Respawn hope in every round. Victories cheer the only sound. On this battlefield they're bound. Brothers in the pixel ground. Frugal McGee and his band of friends on a journey that never ends. With a brew in hand and laughs to lend. Through the game their spirits blend. Frugal McGee, lord of the game, man of the pro. Action adventure, he holds his drink high. Where the pixels are the man himself. His drink, his game, his journey for fame. No loot too rare, no quest too long. He min-max life with a drinking song.
Okay, sorry I was a little bit late there. I just luckily we got a lot of cool music that keeps popping up, so why I went with it. How's everybody doing? It is Friday night. I am Frugal McGee. I hope everybody's well. I think I said that already, but you know what? I emphasize it. I hope you're doing well. I don't even know if anybody's here yet. I could just be talking to myself, which I do all the time anyway, so there you go. I am a little crazy, but in a good way, not like danger crazy. I'm actually a little bit, I said late, I'm actually early. As far as I let the intro run a little longer than I wanted. That's what I was talking about. But I am here now. I haven't played Tecmo Super Bowl for a little bit. I felt I owed it to you guys, especially I've been, you know, I've got some requests. I did that medley yesterday, and one of the guys was like, play Tecmo Super Bowl, and I'm like, I plan on that. I told him, I was like, oh, that's a Friday thing. Do that. There we go. Cool, cool. All right. We'll get into the game in just a second, fellers. All right. So, let me start loading it up. Oh, yeah. Do. One moment, momentito. Gotta wait for people to show up anyway, but we'll get right to it. There it is. Boom. Now we're talking. There goes the dynamite. There we go. Okay. 8-1. Okay, 8-1. Let me load the game up. Or I mean, show the game. We also need tomato. Boink. Thank you guys for being here today. Do appreciate y'all very, very much. I do appreciate y'all. I have so much fun doing this. I mention that a lot, but I really do. And I've got Dan, my friend Dan, he's getting a little addicted to it too. He told me, he's like, it does get addictive. Streaming, that is. It's pretty fun. Actually, it's very fun. Eventually, I'll tip my toes into some other types of content. Gaming is still kind of easy. I'm still trying to figure out what other types of content I want to do, or how I'm going to do them, or if I'd stream them or make videos. I don't know. Not sure what I'd do. So anyways, here we are. We have game loaded up. Okay, so I guess first we got to check our guys. Yeah, so Vinny Testaverde, he was bad in the game we lost. I could not get my offense moving. I think we had 6 points that game or something. Well, we lost 20-6 or 21-6. I can't remember. It was something like that. Can't remember what team we lost to. Gary Anderson, average. John Harvey's good. Okay. Wait a minute. Ball control 56, max speed 44. He's pretty good, man. Gary Anderson's pretty good. Danny Peebles, excellent. We have some slow receivers, but at least they've got some good hands. Good reception ratings. I mean, you know, pretty good. Ron Hall. Pretty good tight end. Reggie Cobb. Got him as our ball returner. How's Haddix? How many interceptions we got? 14 on the season so far? Should be higher, man. Oh, well. It's all good. Let's head on in. 11th week. The Lions. Uh-oh. It might have been the Lions that beat us now that I think about it. It might have been. Can't remember. Kickoff. We defer. We defer. Okay, you guys have sound, right? Okay, yeah, y'all should be able to hear it. Might be a little bit high, actually. Bump that down a skosh. Let's see what that sounds like. See. Okay, yeah, yep. Sorry. Just making sure our levels are good. Let's do it. Okay, somebody had a good stop. So we got to obviously slow Barry Sanders down. Detroit is another team that's got a pretty well-rounded offense. Haddix he's a corner, isn't he? Yeah, there he is. Hey, Rodney Pete likes to scramble. I'm trying to lock down that run game. I'm trying to stop Barry. Going to Clark. Oh, no. Couldn't quite get there in time. Handing the ball off. Hold him to field goal if we can. Okay, designed run. Shoot, he might get it. Yeah, he's gonna get it. Ronnie Pete. In for the touchdown. What's up, Rolita? How you doing, man? Need to move my chat thing so I can see the whole... What the heck is going on? It's life, man. Life is going on. Relina, how are you, man? First sip of the night. I hope you're doing well, man. Like, feels like it's been a little while since I've talked to you. I guess it's only been a couple of days. Feels like an eternity. How am I feeling after last night? I slept till, shoot, what time did I get up? I think it was like almost noon. And I felt fine, which was kind of surprising, but it was, I only had a beer and a half last night. That's all I had, I swear. Well, beer-wise. See, the lie of omission's hilarious. No, I did have a lot of vodka. Oh man, I was wrecked. Were you in chat last night, Rolina? Did you hop in? Oh, I most certainly remember being, what was that throw, dude? Wide open receiver, just totally off the mark. We're lucky they didn't get picked. Come on, Vinny. Killing me. I was on late. Did you say anything in chat and I just missed it? Trust me, in my state, I'm not even surprised. Like, I was like, I couldn't even play Double Dragon 2 very well. And I can do that pretty intoxicated. That's kind of my my measuring stick. I had I only had 2 vodka drinks, one with grapefruit juice, and I was out of grapefruit juice, so I had some V8 in my second one. Low sodium V8, because the regular's got a ton of salt in it. Oh, did we? Okay, maybe I don't remember everything. I thought we did. Or I thought I did. Well, I guess... feels like forever. I guess not. It's been a day. And not even a full day. Oh, that sounds vaguely arena stream. You talking about Magic the Gathering arena? You know, I still got dailies on there. I've been remiss in doing my dailies. So I've got 3 that are just sitting there waiting for me to like complete them, and I've done part of them, but I need to finish. God damn it. I am sucking on my pass coverage. Maybe I need to start on, you know what? I'm going to start calling some pass defense. And I immediately call the correct play. Haha. Oh, and Ronnie Pete is going to get some positive yardage. Well, that sucks. Ronnie Pete's too fast. Too fast, and I'm going to whine. I mean, that could be interesting. It'll just be you kicking my ass for however long we do that. I thought about streaming arena. I just don't know how interesting that would be. You think it'd be interesting? I mean, I know you'd probably enjoy it. Oh, heck, for you, Relina, I'll do one. Maybe we'll do one. You can watch my play and you can correct everything help me refine my skills. How about that? Doesn't that sound like a deal? No, I'm kidding. Actually, part of the fun of Magic is learning better, more efficient ways to play. Thank God we stopped him. Oh, they're gonna go for it. Ooh, this is when the AI is smart. I'm not gonna lie, that's smart. I'd go for it too. Like, you're too close, man. No, don't fumble. No, no, son of a... I hate this game. Ooh, it's a hate-love relationship. Oh, it's a hate-love. Ridiculous, dude. I had them stopped. I snuffed out Barry, bro. I snuffed them out, and they fudged me. This game, bro. Oh my God. That's why fumbles scared the piss out of me, dude. I'm like, no fumble, just tackle. That's all. Just tackle. No, we can't just tackle. He's got to fumble. And of course the Lions are ready to cover. I knew we weren't going to get it. We never get it. Every fumble, doesn't matter if I fumble or they fumble, they always get it. Very rarely do I ever get one. Art. Yeah, the horror games really went off, and I want horror to be a big part of the channel. Actually, I was kind of leaning that. The individual Tecmo Super Bowl uploads that I've had have not been doing great, so maybe I just stream Tecmo Super Bowl from here on out and just screw the individual games. I just figured it would be more of a bite-sized experience for people that couldn't make the stream. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm gonna finish that Chargers season, that upload. Actually, I need to put out the last, I think, just a Super Bowl, I believe. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I gotta work tomorrow, 2 to 10. I think Dan's gonna be streaming tomorrow. Can't remember what he said he was playing. Fuck. I'm scared to throw it because Vinny is in bad shape. And our run game, I guess I could establish that. I probably should. I'm so used to passing the ball always. It's my Oiler curse. Do we need the Butts Bowl? Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely upload that one, and then I'll wait and I'll see about, normally I would not have run in that situation, but I thought it'd be funny. And it worked. Yeah, I'll definitely put that out. Wow. Can't believe I only lost one. What's up, Trenton? How you doing, man? Hope you're enjoying your Friday. See, I work retail, so I don't get to enjoy Labor Day weekend. Well, I get to enjoy it from the state of crazy amounts of people and a lot of damn watermelon bins I'm gonna have to freaking... And a lot of stuff I gotta stock. Oh, man. It's gonna be busy. Tomorrow's gonna fly by, though. Well, I guess, Relina, you don't even have to worry about... You're retired, so you already get to enjoy stuff. Oh, how'd your golf trip go, Relina? I can't remember if I asked you about that. I remember you mentioned in a comment. I didn't mean onside kick, by the way. That was a flub. Just a flub. Reggie Cobb hitting power. Yeah, he's slow though. He's actually in bad shape right now. I've got him as a ball returner. So, because he can popcorn dudes. I hate Rodney Pete, man. He's too fast. Look at this bastard. He's gonna go. You mother... Oh, I should have... See, he's scarier than Barry, man. I've got Barry, like, dead to rights. Rodney Pete's been running all over me. You finished 29th out of 128 at the golf tournament? Jeez, that's pretty good, man. I would have been number 128. Man, that sucks. No, I suck. Well, to be fair, that fumble was cheap. That fumble that they recovered and ran in for a touchdown, that was bull. Total bull. It should be tied right now. Game. Bullshit. Okay, Danny Peebles is excellent. Can he get it there? Yes, he can. Can he? Okay. Cool. Up to the 15. Let's go with Anderson. Mr. Anderson. And they have that dude, Owens, on the line is pretty scary. He is just smashing. Our line must be weak. Because he's like Bruce Smithing all over me right now. Man. I hope you had fun though, Relina. That sounds like a good day. There we go, Vinny. The only thing Vinny's good for, it seems, well, that pass was good, but just running. It's just a quarterback runoff is all this is. And at the rate where my defense has been so bad that we're probably going to lose by a touchdown. We just keep swiping blows. I need an interception or something. Great weather. Oh, cool, man. Where was the tournament at? I know you live in Ohio. Was it in Ohio, or did you have to go out of state? Man, I don't know what to even pick. They have been killing us. You know what? I'm just gonna call that design run play. Screw it. That's a play that's been killing us. It comes with a good blocker. Going to Clark, going deep. Oh, fart, man. We even had a buck there waiting. What the buck? Charity event? Okay. Cool, cool. Overthrown. Sandusky, Ohio. I would have to look that up on a map. I don't know where that particular place is in Ohio. Manberry. Woo! Saw an opportunity to dive at him, and I did. I had to. If he broke free, he was going to be gone, probably. Ooh, that's a miss. That's got to be a miss, right? Yep. Mm-hmm. All right. Establish the run game. We now have the upper hand. I say that, and I'm going to fumble, and they're going to pick it up, and it's going to suck. Pick up of one. Oh, shoot. You know, I was talking with Dan the other day, and he's like, do you think your community likes it? Like, when you get really intoxicated? I'm like, I don't know, and I'm not going to do it every time. Oh, man, I'm fourth down. Budget. And so, I don't know, like, it takes the edge off, like, any type of performance anxiety. Thought I could dodge him. You gotta go to Clark again? Clark's been eating us up in the past game. Yes, he is. Oh, no, you could have let me have it, bro. Actually, that's okay. A tad on your first games of each type. I do, Relina. That is true. You're right. You're absolutely correct. I do seem to struggle early in. I guess I gotta knock the rust off. I play this game, what, once a week or so? The only time I'm playing it was when I'm streaming it. So the last time I streamed, finally I got in the coverage. I think that was a week ago, maybe a little more, I don't know. I'm trying to do these at least once a week. Play a few games, at the very least. God dang it. Come back, Greer. Don't let Greer escape. Don't let him get a touchdown. Man. Okay. I hate that play, man. That design run. I really hate it when you're against the, you know, the Eagles have their designed run play, and that'll eat you up too. Randall Cunningham, god dang. He's a beast. Come on, give me the ball. Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball. I knew he wanted to go there. I could feel it, man. His eyes were just locked on. I could see it. Come on, miss it, Tex Murphy. What's the drink tonight, Frugal? You taking? Oh, no. We're having Voodoo Ranger night. The old trusty Voodoo Ranger. Last night, I finished my vodka off. No more vodka until I've got to go to a liquor store at some point and get more. Jeez. Yeah, pretty much. Like, unless I say it's a sober stream, I'm drinking something. At very least, it'll be some Coors, because that's one of the macro brews that I really enjoy. Although you mentioned Miller High Life, which maybe I'll get one of those sometime. Coors was on a good sale though. 24 pack for $18.99 this week at my place of work, which I've said it before. It's Kroger. Come on. Got 16-ounce Budweiser. Man, Trenton. I'm not a Budweiser guy. I've tried it. I can't do Budweiser, man. I feel guilty saying that, but you get those Miller High Lifes. I'm like, I'm on board with that. That one's good. The Coors is good. Regular Coors, not Coors Light. I'm talking regular Coors Banquet, they call it. That one's pretty good. Michelob Ultra, actually, that's not bad. That's not bad. I've had one before. Budweiser, you know what's... Oh! See, we almost didn't recover that. Very rarely do I get a break like that. Jeez. They were on sale. Sorry, they were on sale. No! You don't like Coors, huh? But you like Budweiser. I mean, that's cool. That's why I don't want to badmouth your beer. Because I know we all have our own tastes. Man, Voodoo Ranger is my beer. Coors is like I've got a good enough buzz going and I'm afraid of getting drunk. I swapped to Coors. This is only 5%. Only 5%. Come on. Make Ultra is expensive where you live? I've never really priced it. I don't know what they go for where I'm at. I don't remember them being especially expensive. The expensive beer is like Dos Equis. I like Dos Equis, but it's kind of pricey just because of the lower alcohol content. And man, Clark's a good receiver, dude. $10 for a 6-pack bottles here of the Michelob Ultra. Man, $10. That's what a 6-pack of Voodoo Ranger costs. I get the 12-pack. It's $18.99. Pabst Steel Reserve. We're not good. I see. I've never had Pabst Steel Reserve or Pabst Blue Ribbon. Vinny Testaverde, 80% completion rate. Considering he was in bad condition, that's not bad. Surprisingly, we won by 11 points. I didn't see that coming. I thought we were going to win by maybe a little bit, like 4. They're important. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Trenton. But I mean, like a 12-pack of Dos Equis, to me, it sounds expensive. It's really not, because you could say Voodoo Ranger costs more. But Dos Equis, what's the alcohol content? Is it like around 5% or something? It was on sale, a few weeks ago for like $15.99. I don't know what it normally goes for, but $15.99, I could drink that whole 12-pack and be, just fine. Like, I don't think I'd be drunk. Maybe we'll test that sometime. I don't know. Dos Equis stream. Jeez. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I got a text. I had to check it real quick, make sure everything's cool. Everything's cool. Hank was texting me. He's heading to Houston for something. I don't know what he's doing. Don't ever drink Pabst. It's nasty. I believe you, man. I mean, I figure it must taste like Budweiser then, right? Now that you've said that and you like Budweiser, I may have to try Pabst. Might have to do it. We'll have a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Which one's worse? The Pabst? Well, you know what? I've got to try the Pabst Blue Ribbon first. Ooh. I got to be careful, too, with the types of beer. Some beers, and Coors Light has done this to me. I'll wake up and have, like, night sweats. Like, it's a cold sweat. It's kind of crazy feeling. And once I sweat it for a while, I'll feel much better. It's just strange. I don't know why it does that, if you say so. I know. Come on, man. We're dudes. That's how we show love, is by picking on each other. All right, he's back to average. Thank goodness. Don't do it, Frugal. Your ex-wife drank Pabst. Is that why y'all divorced, Relina? Sorry, I don't mean to joke about it. I feel like I know you well enough now, Relina, where I think I can. Can I joke like that? Or I mean, I don't want to offend you, man. Like I enjoy having you around. I just try to be funny, and then I say things, and I'm like, ooh, I hope that gets taken the correct way. I didn't mean anything bad by it. I was just like, oof. I take it back. If you're that offended, I'm sorry. I take it back. It was a bad joke. Reggie Cobb's back to average. Ooh. Sure you can. Oh, okay, cool. See, I figured you were cool, Relina, and I'm just like, talking to chat is quite a bit different from talking to somebody face to face. Usually I can read body language. You know, I can tell if somebody's getting bored of my ramblings. They will, you can tell. So with you guys, I have no idea. I can't read you. All in fun. Absolutely. Rita. I don't mean anything vindictive. I'm a troll. Like I am, but I'm like a lighthearted troll. I'm not like an evil troll. I love to joke around. I like to poke fun. And I poke fun at myself way more than I poke fun at anybody else. My phone sucks. Was supposed to say back. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see her. Or maybe some Keystone Light. It's nasty too. Oh, no, you're good, man. You're good, Trenton. Like, bro, I understand. Sometimes, actually, there was one night I was laying on my bed, and then I was having a conversation in chat, and I kept going to my computer. I got tired of doing that. So I grabbed my phone and logged onto his stream while still watching it on my TV. And I was just chatting on that way. I'm like, that way I don't have to keep getting back up. I was just relaxed watching Dan play something. I was watching him play Punch-Out, I think. Yeah, that's what it was. I'd played some Magic the Gathering for a bit, and I got tired. And so I was watching him play Punch-Out. He got that TKO in the second round. Pretty good. Against Mike Tyson. Anyway, I didn't announce everybody's stats, but you guys saw it probably. Sorry. Forgot to. Oh, Falcons. Okay, Falcons are. In my opinion, the Falcons are a fairly underrated team on this game. They're actually really good. They've got some good star players. They've got a strong run game with Mike Rozier. Yep, I remember Trenton. I remember you. I can tell you grew up with Punch-Out. I did not grow up with Punch-Out. I did not grow Punch-Out. I didn't grow the Punch-Out flower. They have star receiver Andre Rison. Chris Miller is a wacky quarterback, though. He just throws wacky. So we might be able to get some picks off of him. Anyways, yeah, I know I can. Punch-Out is a great game. I did not grow up with it, so I've never beaten it. I've never even gotten close to beating it. I haven't beaten the second Piston Honda fight. That's where I keep getting stuck. I've thought about challenging Dan. We're thinking about trading off some of our favorite games. Well, I told him I'll train and beat Punch-Out if he'll train and beat Double Dragon, and I'll train while on stream. Like, I'm not gonna not stream that. Why? I got too many people in the community that love Punch-Out, and y'all could watch the struggle. And then I wanted to piece together a video and make some kind of a montage music showing my training versus Dan's training. He's gonna beat Double Dragon 2. I'm gonna beat Punch-Out. The Double Dragon 2 I grew up with. I played a crap ton of Double Dragon 2, and I love that game. It's so much fun. One of my favorite NES games, and arguably, I've clocked a lot of hours with Tecmo Super Bowl, but if we're talking about non-sports games, I may have played more Double Dragon 2 than Mario Brothers. Possibly. Possibly. Maybe. It's such a short game, though, so I don't know. That may not be true. Mario Brothers 3 was pretty long for back in the day. So, I don't know. And I played a lot of Mario 3. I don't know. That's hard to say, man. I don't even know how you make a top 10, like, a top 10 favorite games on the NES. That list order would change depending on the mood I'm in. Because Super C's got to be on there. I love Super C. It's just freaking hard. God. Oh man, I thought I was going to get lucky with a bounce out of bounds. Jeez. All right. Fine. You know what? I didn't want the damn ball anyway. See, I didn't grow up with Contra, but I had Super C. I didn't even know the C in Super C stood for Contra. Super Contra. What's up, Julian? Yeah, I remember you mentioned that last time I streamed, man. The Bucks are pretty good. They are pretty good. I just keep sucking. Apparently, they keep knocking the ball out of my hands. Mario Bros. 3 was the best Mario game on NES. That's true, man. But I love them all for different reasons. But Mario 3 was the best. Like, I agree. Mario 2 was fun, but it wasn't quite a Mario game, was it? It was a totally different game. Ooh, he knocked it away from Andre Rison. Thank goodness. I love Mario 2, but knowing it was Doki Doki Panic makes a lot more sense. So I don't even include it really in that trilogy of Mario games. It doesn't really feel like a Mario game. It feels like a different type of game with a Mario skin, which, like I said, if it was called Doki Doki Panic, though, I would have never played it. So I'm glad that they did that. You talking about my favorite games, or I always go by the most hours I played a game. All right, Rolina. Oh, I always try to think about the hours I clocked in. Like, obviously, doesn't that kind of tell you what games you played the most? My favorite game on NES is Bayou Billy. Said no one ever. Exactly. I love the aesthetic of Mario 1. Like, come on, these screen passes. He keeps dropping shit. Come on, dude. Catch the ball wide open. Just catch it. I had the first down. All I had to do was catch it. Fine. Gotta do this my own self. But I mean, doesn't it make sense, Rolina? With Tecmo Super Bowl, it's not exactly fair, because playing a season, once you're in it, a season takes what? 4.5 hours or something? 15 minutes per game. Somebody worked the math. So let's just call it 19 games. You know, it's the only way it's 20 games is if you don't get the first or second seed. And I've always gotten the first seed. Bayou Billy's hard. Yeah, it is. It's kind of cool. It kind of does a lot. I don't know, it kind of suffers from that Toy Story on Genesis syndrome, where it does a lot of variety and you can kind of appreciate it, but the variety doesn't necessarily make the game a whole lot better. I don't know. If y'all have ever played Toy Story on either Super Nintendo or Genesis, I don't know if they're different games, like as far as they look kind of similar. There should be a touchdown. But that game, you know, there was like when you're you know, it's normally a 2D platformer. It's got like a 3D kind of skin to it, but it's a 2D game. And then, you know, you get trapped in the toy machine, the claw, and then it becomes a first person like dungeon crawler thing where you're trying to find all the little toys. And then there's a driving section, and then there's a top-down driving section. Well, actually, early in the game, there's a top-down driving section. It's kind of interesting. It does a lot of different things, and I'll play it sometime on the channel. It's not a bad game. It just, maybe it was doing too much variety, and it just didn't do anything revolutionary. I don't know. I don't know if that's a good take. Mario Bros. 3 is definitely the best. Yeah, it is. It is. All the power-ups. I mean, come on, Mario 1, all you got was the Fire Flower, which was cool. But, I mean, how many power-ups did you have in 3? Like a billion. I remember being very disappointed in Mario 2 that there were no power-ups. Testaverde is fast, Matt King. Like, he totally fits my scheme very well. And he's been in bad condition, though. We've lost one game so far, King. Come on, Haddix, pick it off. there's a pick. Who was that? Reynolds? Rap? Ryan Reynolds? The actor? I like Ryan Reynolds. I think he's kind of funny. I'm sorry, I'm just being dumb. Being dumb for the sake of being dumb. That's what I do. Touchdown. Wide open. Thank you, Testaverde, for actually nailing that throw. Danny Peoples. Pretty good receiver, man. He's a good receiver. Sorry, I said that weird. I was mid-sentence and was like, is that the right name? And it made me kind of slow my speech and sound weird. I do that sometimes. I stutter and do weird things. What's up, Toroya? Hut. Absolutely. What'd you say? I said Pizza Hut. Hell yeah. Pizza Hut. Honestly, I don't love Pizza Hut. Sorry, I take it to a food place, but here we are. I do that because I'm a foodie. Did like Rygar. It was cool. I never grew up with Rygar, but it does look cool. Like what? That's what I was watching Dan play too. I remember that. I need to play that sometime. I've never played it, but it does look like a good time. I think you got to grind out experience or something in that game, don't you? Like to level up your health and whatever. Maybe I'll get it next time I do an NES medley. I just did one of those last night. Or maybe for the next medley, I'll pick up Rygar. I hope you're doing well, Toroya. I'm doing well. I hope you're doing great. I was wondering if I'd see you tonight. I know you said you liked this game. Let's see. Let's cover... We just gotta make sure that Rozier doesn't get away. There we go. Reggie the Corn Cobb. We call him the Corn because he's popcorns, people. Oh, he's taking it back, baby. Wow. There we go. Reggie Cobb in for the touchdown. We don't even need our offense anymore. I do. I just couldn't catch up with you guys. Yes, you have to farm. It's one of those games, right? Yeah, that's cool, Trent. Hey, I played a lot of World of Warcraft in my time, man. I know all about farming, bro. Like, that's like, pfft, bro, trust me. I mean, I would farm for, like, hours a day on World of Warcraft, so I'm not afraid to play, like, farm for an hour or two on an old Nintendo game. That's child's play, man. I actually don't mind grinding this. Sometimes, if grinding this is done well, I like it. 7 Days to Die, there's a reason why I love it so much. It is grindy, but the gameplay loop for me, some people don't like it, and I get it. Oh, show. Come on, pick it up. Come on. Okay. We actually got it. Haven't chatted with you in a while. I'm doing okay. I know, we've been thinking about you, Toroya. I know I've been. I was like, I'm gonna play Tecmo Super Bowl. I wonder if Toroya will pop in today. Just curious, you know? Glad to see you. That's it. 180. I consider you one of the key members of the community, Toroya. You're here a lot. And I always look forward. I look forward to seeing a lot of y'all. What's up, Will? Here's another one. Will. He's the man, too. Ooh, he's the man. Those are classic. Oh, I know, man. The creamsicle. Heck yeah. I kind of miss them. They're hilarious. They're like part of that pastel color like the Dolphins. I'm just glad the Dolphins haven't changed their uniform. I like theirs too. It's classic, man. But we also know, Toroya, that life gets busy and whatnot. I mean, I'm busy a lot. That's why I would stream every day if I had the time and the energy. Days when I don't stream, I had to work. There's times where I stream after work. Like last night. I just gotta be busy. Oh, I understand, Toroya. I totally get it. All part of the fun of being an adult, huh? You just don't have time to do all the stuff you want to do anymore. It's like, I mean, bills and whatnot take first priority. Means you gotta work, which means you gotta do this and that. You gotta do something for money. It's like, man, I just want to play video games. I do, man. sit and play video games and drink some beer. See, but a job does help buy my beer though, so I can't knock that. Well, then occasionally you guys too. You guys buy me a beer every once in a while, and I appreciate that. Ron last night dropped $1.99. I'm like, cool. We had a target set last night. I was gonna take a whiskey shot if we had at least 3. I was like, if we get 3, I'd do it. I'm not doing that tonight. No whiskey shots tonight. No hard liquor. I gotta work tomorrow, so no hard liquor tonight. So no target. No target. Took it out. Don't want to get Testaverde hurt. We're not trying to rack the score up. We're just trying to win. Ow. Who was that? Who was that with that crazy hitting power? Look, they got another guy breaking through. I don't remember some of these guys breaking through. Our line must be really weak. Our offensive line sucks, I think. They're being grown up, ordering yourself to take a nap. That's a reward. Yes. No, you're right, Will. Oh yeah, Trenton on the top-down screen, like the overworld or whatever that's called. Darn, no hard liquor shots. No, not tonight. Not the right night to Royal. I'll do that another night though. I'd have to see what my schedule looks like this next week. I work tomorrow for sure, and I'll get to see my schedule, and I'll be able to. We'll do one. I'll do one of those one night next week. Probably. It'll be probably a night after I get done working. I'll put that goal up again. We'll see about that. I'm not a big fan of taking shots, but I thought it'd be a fun goal. I was like, you know what? For $6, I'll take a shot. It was kind of my logic. It was like the lowest amount I could put was $1.99. I was like, I think that's reasonable, right? 3 of those. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of options on that thing too. When you set a goal, you can set. You can't set 3. You can set 1. You can set 5, but you can't set a certain specific number. I just wanted 3. You know, I thought that sounded reasonable to me. If 3 people were like, I'll give $1.99. I could do 1 and say 6, but I'm like, I don't want one person to give me 6. I don't know. I was just trying to think of how to like incentivize that kind of stuff. I don't know. I was surprised that Ron dropped 1 though. I work with Ron. He's one of my supervisors. A lot of times he'll be the closing manager. He's got a fairly deep voice, but he's kind of quiet, and he's hard for my ears to hear. My hearing's been damaged. I had a lot of ear infections when I was a kid, and I think that's probably part of it. And that's one reason I speak so loud. I don't mean to speak loud. It's just how it is. I just have a big booming voice, and it's because I can't hear shit. So sometimes Ron can be hard to hear. That was my whole point. That was my connecting thread. I have to really, I have to read his lips to understand some of what he's saying. Oh no, really? You're good. I'm not over here like demanding. I just thought it'd be kind of a fun way. I was just curious if anybody would be interested in that. I thought, we'll incentivize, like donations. I figured, in case y'all wanted to. You know what? I might just keep Ron's on the books. Maybe next time I'll say 2. Who says they all have to happen in one night? We'll say 2 next time. How about that? I think that's fair. That way Ron will eventually get what he wanted anyway. Well, we got to make sure Ron's here in chat, and I'll let him know. Well, hopefully. If it lines up. I also don't want to keep y'all waiting. I want y'all to have your incentive as well. $57 seconds left. Well, we've kept the Falcons to... just don't jinx myself. Hold on. Let's just shut up for a minute. You can have the first down. I don't... Dr. Mario sucks. Back to... And the... Oh. Dr. Mario sucks. Back to the future. Back to and the future? Is that like a... Is that one of those Simpsons references where this sounds like rock and or roll? I don't dislike Dr. Mario. I think it's all right. Back to the Future does suck, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it because it sucks. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. I've got it on, I should have played that on my medley. Boy, Dixon got sacked hard. You just wanted to say it. Sounds naughty, Taroya. Both of them, Bill and Ted's Big Adventure and the damn RoboCop game. Hey, I played RoboCop on the channel. It's another game that I agree does kind of suck, but I kind of like it too. Chris Miller, 23% completion rate, 112 yards. Vinny Testaverde, though, 88% completion rate, only 130 through the air. Offense really didn't do much. How did we end up with 42? I don't know. Our defense showed up. And Haddix wasn't even the one that got the pick. That was Reynolds' rap. Oh, well, that was quick. Let's see how the standings are going. 10-1. Looks like we're about to clinch, actually. We're getting close. Giants and Cowboys are really duking it out. Cardinals are sucking. Miami is leading that division. That's surprising. Jets are not even in contention. Not surprising about the Patriots or the Colts. Bills 6-5, which is weird. Steelers are running away with it this season. Bengals are still fairly close. Raiders and Denver, Kansas City, and the Chargers. Man, they're pretty locked up for the most part. Like Seattle is losing by only a couple games, so they can still turn it around. Remember that time Seattle went 15-1 on this game, like on Tecmo Super Bowl, on the original Tecmo Super Bowl. They went 15-1, and then they made it to the playoffs, and they immediately lost, and that was it. I was like, damn, I was kind of hoping they'd make a Super Bowl run. I kind of figured RNG had favored them. I guess it did until it didn't. All right, anywho, Vinny Testaverde average. Thank you, God. Gary Anderson bad. Oh God, how could you? John Harvey good. How's Cobb feeling? He's feeling bad. All right. What about Perkins? Nah. These guys can't catch. Keeps dropping my stuff. Danny Peebles is average. All right. Willie Drury is excellent. Cool. Ron Hall is average. And of course, we already said Reggie Cobb was bad. Let's check out Haddix. Average. Perfect. Average is fine. Ricky Reynolds. Okay. 56 interception rating. I remember we got some really good backs, actually. These Bucks have some really good backs. However, our offensive line is balls. There's our center. Yeah, 31 hitting power. Yeesh. Carl Backs, left guard. Ooh. Ian Beckles, that's a fun name. He's excellent condition, 56 hitting power, not great. By comparison, hold on. Who else? Left tackle, right tackle, Rob Taylor. Eesh. Like, let's take the Oilers. This is who I grew up with. Oop. 56 for center. Mike Munchak. Bad condition, 56 hitting power. The other guy was excellent with 51, I think. Bruce Matthews, average, 69 hitting power. Don Maggs, 50. See, this is the front line I'm familiar with. Dean, however you say that. I don't remember him. I remember Bruce Matthews. And this name is familiar. Mike Munchak. I don't know. Anyway, hopping on in. Sorry, guys. Oh, no, we're playing the Giants. Uh-oh. Giants are scary. That's okay. Ooh, we're going to mess them up, aren't we? We're going to mess up their chances, and Cowboys are going to win that division. Wait a minute. Troya, I think, aren't you a Cowboys fan, Troya? Or at least you wanted me to pick the Cowboys for that last poll. I put them on there for you. So if it's true, I can't remember. I think I've asked you before, but I forgot. Okay, we're gonna lock down left and A. That run play. Lock it down. They've got a lot of motion. Got flea flicker motion, and they've got their bootleg. Nice. Third down 7. It's the same strategy I use against the Steelers. They have that same kind of a concept. Okay. Thank God he got stuck on a butt. Cool. 3 and out. The Giants are the far superior team over the Buccaneers by far. Like, no question about it. Lawrence Taylor? Come on. Get out of here. Take this sucker out of bounds. I'm gonna have to play some good football. You are a Cowboys fan, okay. I remember you wanted them on that poll, and I put them on there for you. I do remember you liked the Cowboys, or at least I was under the assumption you liked the Cowboys. I didn't want to assume it. They're America's team, which is kind of a narcissistic thing for them to say, but oh, you like Alabama too? Okay, fair enough. Crimson Tide. Oh, Trenton. Oh, I have played it on the channel actually, and I will again. I've never beaten it. Have you ever beaten that one, Trenton? There's another game that kind of sucks, but I also kind of like it, but it kind of sucks. That's yeah, it's kind of bad. It is kind of bad, but I still kind of like it. It's simple. I take that back. It's actually, it's simple to play. Well, sort of. The map's all fudged up. There's some bad gameplay like decisions that they made. I like the concept of it. It kind of failed on a few different levels. I'll just run with it. Fuck it. Man, Friday the 13th. I haven't thought about that game in a little bit. I remember Mark is your ringer, dude. You got to keep Mark alive. He's your fastest character. He also jumps the highest. You got to keep him alive. And I think there's another girl. I think her name is Christy or something like that. She's good too. Top Gun is no good. It's fun. Oh, Trenton, come on, man. I can land that plane. That's another bad game. You're right, though. Ah, I didn't quite make it. I had to do something with it. I didn't want to get Tessevery hurt. It's all right. Might just be a defensive game. That's fine. Uh-oh. Till this happens. Yeah, he got it. Ingram. Come on, just let me tackle him. Okay, thank God. I mean, it's kind of fun until you have to land the plane. It's nothing about Top Gun is great. I like some bad games. Like, I don't know why. What's up, waifu? How you doing tonight? Long time no see. Stop Megan. Yeah, time Kirby's. Oh, I've done that on the channel, Trenton. Actually, I did that. I finished that game right before I became a streamer. I think. I know I didn't stream it. I did it in my old I made videos. I would record my gameplay and then upload it. Man, that means I've been friends with King Julian. I remember him commenting on that. I can't remember if I was already streaming. And I know he subscribed to me because of Tecmo Super Bowl, but he mentioned he liked Kirby. So I've known King Julian for a while. By the way, let me shout him out. He plays a lot of Tecmo Super Bowl. If you're looking for more Tecmo Super Bowl, I know I don't play it a whole lot. I like the game, but I think I'd get burned out if I played it as much as he did. He plays a lot of Tecmo Super Bowl. He also plays Fight Night Champions, which is a cool boxing game. So at some point, check him out. I'm not trying to draw you guys away from my channel, but I am saying he's a cool dude. He's actually a really nice guy. He hops in way more into my stuff than I do into his. I try to reciprocate as best I can. A lot of times he's streaming when I'm working, so by the time I get off, I go, oh, King streamed today, but it's too late. It was like 5 hours ago. It's like, oh. Oh, no. Maxin' relaxing. What about you? I'm relaxing. I got my beer going. I'm playing football. Not Madden, thank God. Nothing wrong with Madden. No, there's something wrong with Madden. Whoops, got picked. Whoopsie. That's okay. Giants defense, man, they are good. They are good. Man, stop Meggett. Oh gosh, stop Meggett. He's so fast. Come on, can we pick off Phil Simms? The great Phil Simms. No. If I can catch it by the second bounce, I think it's interception, right? Isn't that how the rules work? No, that's not how the rules work. Man, good catch. When you rent crap games from the video store when you were a kid. Oh, dude, Trenton. I know, right? And that was your whole weekend. Like, oh, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, there's no way this could be bad. I never rented it. Actually, I've never played it, but I know the legend. Ah, fudge. That's not good. I don't like being down 2 possessions against these Giants. I gotta get my head in the game. Come on, man. Come on, Frugal. What are we doing here? Can we get some jerk? Here, let's see if we can get Haddix off the edge. He's fast. Okay, I think that's what I need to pick. We're trying to block that stuff. I'm trying to think what the worst game was I ever rented. What was the worst game I've ever rented? If I can at least get a field goal, that'll close it to 1 possession. I'm down for that. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Gain a 9, man. I like Testaverde's legs, man. Get rid of it. You know what? That's fine. Let's just run the ball, because I'm stupid. Let's just run the ball. Right up the middle. No, don't do that. I cannot believe I got away. All right. Let's go for the field goal. Trying to think where I need to go. Okay. Oh, shoot. That might be bad. That might be bad. Oh, I doinked it in. Yes. I was trying to visualize where I needed that arrow before I went for it. And I was a little off. I was like, I don't know. We got it, though. Whew. Oh, that map on Friday the 13th? Man, that game. You couldn't figure it out. I know, man. You just had to start walking a direction and you pause and look at it real quick so you didn't just waste your time walking the wrong way, because that did happen a lot. Well, you know what? Let me finish this game before I grab another Brewster. On the side of the map, Jason B. Man, I know. That game, it was a cool concept. I think they tried to do too much. They tried to make it, and they made it cryptic is what they did. They made it to where you're like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I kill a bunch of zombies. I get the knife. Eventually you get the machete, which is pretty good. But I know there's a torch in the game, which I've never gotten. You can throw. It gives you a false message in the beginning that says light the fireplaces with the torch, which really, it's a lighter you need, which you get by killing zombies. It just kind of drops randomly. You have to go in the cave at some point. I don't know why. I forget. I might just beat that game sometime with a walkthrough. Just how do I beat this? I want to beat it. Lay that game to rest. Maybe occasionally visiting it again. But I feel like I need to beat Friday the 13th, even though it sucks. I don't feel like it sucks so bad that it's to be ignored. It's not so bad that it's like, oh my God, never play that. I've played other games like that. At least, they eventually made a good Friday the 13th game. I never played it, but they made a multiplayer game. I'm sure that I saw some gameplay, but it looks pretty cool. Like, you know, a few people play as a survivor, and then you got one player that plays as Jason. I mean, and there's like many different ways that you can escape the map. Obviously, you can't kill Jason, because that would be stupid. Can't kill Jason, bro. Oh, dude. That's why I've got to play it, Trenton. I've got to see if what they say is true. I've watched AVGN. I like AVGN. You know, I haven't watched them in a while, but you know, that was like his second video, was Jekyll and Hyde. He eventually revisited it too to do a more thorough review, because his style changed and whatnot, but it looks terrible. But I still want to play it. I want to experience it for myself. I don't know why, but I feel like I need to. It's like, I don't know. I don't know why I feel like it's like Echo the Dolphin. It's another game I want to beat. And Relina, well, if Relina's still here, that'll get his juices flowing, I'm sure. Bootleg. Yeah, same with me, Teroya. That's what I've seen is other YouTubers playing it, and I'm like, that's cool. But I'll bet by now it's probably dead, because there was that other game. What was that called? Oh, not Dead by Daylight. What's that one? Same kind of a concept. There's like multiple different killers that you can choose from, and there's like 4 people are the survivor. One person plays as the killer, and there's like a bunch. They've added Michael Myers to it. They've got Pyramid Head? Yeah, see, there's Relena. I knew Relena. If I said Echo the Dolphin, Relena ears would perk. I picture like a little puppy dog. Like, food? Like, you know, a dog, when you open up the food can, that's Relena when he hears Echo. That's exactly what I picture. Exactly. You know what, Relena? That's exactly the exact response I figured you'd give. I was like, he's going to say something talking about Echo, which you just said Echo, and then a bunch of emojis. I think it's adorable. I think it's funny. I like it. Ah! These men are chasing me! How dare they? Alien vs. Predator was fun, and Rambo. I've never played the Rambo game. Alien vs. Predator? I never played. I played Alien vs. Predator on computer, on PC, and I don't think that's probably the one you're talking about. Maybe it is. E.T., Atari, and oh gosh. E.T. is legendarily bad. I've played it. My grandmother at her house, actually it was my uncle who owned it, but this was all, I played it on a black and white, a little tiny black and white TV. I grew up playing E.T. Oh man, I wanted that open receiver. Goddamn. Ah, hell, we'll go for it. Not the Dolphins. Well, we love the Dolphins. Gosh, no, I went out of bounds. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. At least we're tied up 10-10. That's cool. Man, I should have punted. But it was a stupid part of the field. It wouldn't have mattered much. Oh, gosh, Ingram. Oh, thank you. Oh, Alien vs. Predator? Cheap knockout of Kung Fu. Kung Fu was pretty good. Yeah, I like Kung Fu. I need to get the ROM of Kung Fu because I grew up with Kung Fu. It's worth, man, and I know the game doesn't end until you game over. It just, like, you beat the game, there's like 4 levels, and then it repeats, and you just keep doing the same crap. I think it might get harder on the next runs or whatever. I don't know. I can't remember. But, that's pretty fun. Which reminds me of something I was thinking of earlier today. I was thinking, you know, kids nowadays, you know, they have, I saw a YouTuber mention it. They have like one game they identify with, whether it be like Roblox or it's Fortnite or it's, you know, there's like a few games, Minecraft maybe, which is also a good game. I've played Minecraft. But back in the day, you figure the whole point I was getting to. Back in the day, we did like I do with my medleys, where we plug a game in and we play for 20, 30 minutes, you know, tops. And then we swap games. Like, that's what we did. And I don't know if that gave us ADHD, but that's what made us gamers, I think. Like, we love varieties of games because we can plug something in, it gets right to the point, doesn't waste time. We just start playing a game. There's no story to it. Usually, maybe a little one like Ninja Gaiden or Double Dragon. It's like, here's the story, here's your motivation. Now play the game. Okay, got it. But now I think it's weird. Kids play like a few different games. They don't play a wide variety. And I'm not gonna speak for all children, but I'd say for a pretty big majority, I'd say that's true. And that YouTuber even pointed out, they don't even call themselves gamers. They call themselves like a Fortnite player or I'm a Minecraft player or whatever. They're not a gamer. I'm like, but I don't know. So I don't know if they've changed the definition of gamer now. Does gamer mean you play a variety? Because I'm a gamer. I've been a gamer before the gaming was cool. I was considered a big loser because I liked video games. But then I tell you what, whenever it was time for a birthday party and the guy had a Super Nintendo, I wowed them with games I'd never even played. And I was just like, oh, I was already kind of proficient at them because I understood video games. Well, somewhat. Best I could. And that was before the beer drinking days. Come on, pick it up, Buck. Oh, you buckhole. Hey, at least we beat the Giants. I didn't realize it was already the 4th quarter. Sweet. 66% completion rate, 130 yards, 1 interception from Vinny Testaverde. This is not a good day. 131 on the ground, which most of that was Vinny Testaverde. 119. We scrambled 19 times with Vinny Testaverde. I don't even remember scrambling that much. My head was barely in the game. I said, get your head in the game, Frugal, and I did not listen to myself. Everybody was kung fu fighting. That's true. That's true. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Grab another beer. Oh, the Niners. Wow, that's the first time I've ever seen the Niners win that division. Never seen that before. When have I ever seen another team win that division? It never happened. Falcons never do it. The Saints have the best chance, or the Rams might have the best chance. Probably the Rams have the better chance. Hey, we did it. Now this I've never seen. I almost got to embrace this palette change. Whoa, look at that. Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Woo, we did it. That's hot, man. That's sexy right there. I'm a simple man. It doesn't take much to please me. That's all I got to see is a palette swap. It's not the Oilers I'm looking at. Those cats were fast as lightning. That's right. Oh, that's what he says in that song. Will likes that song, Orlina. Hey, Kung Fu's a good game on NES. It's a fun little arcade game. Willie Drury. Danny Peebles. Man, that guys are so slow, dude. Like, look at Danny Peebles. 44 reception rating, which is terrible for a wide receiver. Like, for a running back, it's all right. It's fine. But not for a wide receiver. And 19 max speed. Who else do we got, man? Carrier? Mark Carrier. Bad shape. Why don't we have him plugged in? What are we doing with our lives? Look at this. Why do I not have Mark Carrier in? What the freak am I doing? Well, Drew Hill is in good shape. We're going to plug him in instead. Drury's excellent. I cannot get... Come on. Kung Fu is a black box classic. Yes, it is. It's good, man. I gotta download that ROM. I'll do that next medley. We'll play some Kung Fu. Okay, average. What else we got? Oh. Yeah. Wow, not bad. Mark Robinson, 69 interception rating, 63 max speed and hitting power. Fantastic. Let's go. What do we played 3 games so far? Speaking of the Dolphins. Damn, I got that song playing in my head. Baby Shark. Oh, no. Not Baby Shark. Wow. Well, change it, Will. You got to change the station on your head. You got to change it to, Everybody Was Kung Fu Fighting. I don't know the actual name of that song, but I don't even know who does that song. Who does that one? Oh, gosh, Metroid. Another game I didn't grow up with. I've played it a little bit, but I did not grow up with it. So I'll do that on the channel sometime because I know it's a good game. You say damn good game. Also farming. A lot of farming in Metroid as well, but yeah, I'll play that sometime. I need to experience Metroid in all its glory. My brother was a big Metroid fan. His first Metroid game was on GameCube. I think it was Metroid Prime. He loved that game, dude. He played it so much. Baby Shark, no. Why are we singing Baby Shark? Nobody was even... No. How did that song catch on? Became an internet meme too, I believe. I've heard that the YouTuber, he's a scam baiter. He's done he's referenced Baby Shark to the scammers before. It was weird, funny. It is funny, but I was like, oh, okay. I didn't even know that was a thing. Duper, Mark Duper, big catch. I'm going to choose. The run game is not great. Ruben Davis. Division champion creamsicles. Yup. We are the division champion creamsicles. Man, Sammy Smith's got some legs today. There's a lot of games I still need to play. You know, I've never played Rad Racer. I saw Dan play that the other day. Whoa, really? Relina? What? But why, though? But why? And I'm gonna read it just so anybody, in case The Washington Nationals played the Baby Shark song as a rally song in late innings of games in 2019. Don't know why. The year they won the Super Bowl. So now, that's crazy weird. You know what? I kind of like it. I'm not going to lie. Not the song, but the sentiment. I enjoy that. Oh man, Carl Douglas sang Kung Fu Fighting. Okay, I've heard of Carl Douglas. Okay. Thanks, Will, for letting me know. That was his song, huh? Gotcha. Thanks for filling me in, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, there's some of those bands, or I don't know, some of them. Was that song, when did it come out? Like in the 70s or early 80s or something? Kung Fu Fighting. Kung Fu Fighting. Okay, cool. Now I know. Now I'm a little bit smarter. It's another thing I'll end up forgetting. Oh, we're at 14-0. I didn't even notice. I'm just kind of autopiloting. I do that a lot while playing Tecmo Super Bowl. I'm having fun hanging with you guys. I'm just chilling. Drinking my beer, hanging out with my friends. Uh-oh. Sammy Smith's gonna... Oh, he didn't get it. I thought he was gonna get a lot more. Tony Page stopped. Gain of 2. Do you watch a lot of baseball, Relina? Baseball is one of those sports I try to like, and I don't know. Came out in 1974. Wow, okay. Dang. 12 years before I was born. Love baseball, okay. That's cool, man. My dad loves baseball. I try to watch some of it. Like, he'll watch it like in the playoffs and whatnot. You know, of course I got to support my Astros, but those dirty cheaters. I know they get a bad rap. At least they won some World freaking Series. I told my dad this too. It figures that the one sport that I don't really love that's the one we're winning all the championships in, or at least we have a chance to win, you know? Football is my favorite sport. Are the Texans gonna win anytime soon? No, I don't think it will ever happen. I used to like basketball back in the day. I watched a good amount of that. I used to love watching the Rockets play. I've been to a Rockets game. I was sitting on the couch with my dad watching them diligently when they won back-to-back world champions. What do they call it, NBA? God dang, it's been a while since I watched. What do they call that big stuff? Shoot. I used to remember that. World champions? Is that what they're called? Or what the hell is that called? I don't remember what they call it. Somebody fill me in. It's been, like, last time I watched the Rockets was probably 7 years ago, maybe. I can't remember what they call the big game. What's the big game in basketball called? NBA Finals. Okay, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, never mind, AI. Sounds like a kid singing it. Don't. NBA Final. Is that what's the title called that they win? Like, is it just called the NBA Finals? I thought it had a. I mean, I know they play a 7-game series. Oops. I bit on a bootleg. But what do they call, like, when somebody wins? When somebody wins the NBA Finals, like, what are they called? Don't just say champions, because it's gotta be called something else, right? Probably is champions in it. God damn it. Well, never mind. I guess I'll shut up. I sounded stupid. I mean, I'm used to it. I don't know why I said, what's the big game called? Like, I know that they play a series. I don't know if they still follow the exact same pattern. I know then the first series, do they still play 5 in the first series, or do they change that to 7? I think they may have changed that, right? Where now they just play 7-game series all the way through. I could be wrong. I didn't know. Just NBA champions. Okay. Well, thank you guys for weighing in. I appreciate that. Don't know why that was so hard for my brain to think of. Probably because I'm streaming. No, to be fair, I don't think I'd come up with NBA Finals. Might be thinking of hockey, where the champs are referred to as Stanley Cup champions. I was trying to think, like in football, you know, the big game, you know, they actually have a big game called the Super Bowl. I don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know where my brain was. Because I wasn't even thinking about the fact they play a series of games. It's not one big game. My brain just kind of went bloop. I forgot that. To be fair, the NBA Finals, that did elude me. So I thank you guys for weighing in on that. Sometimes my brain does that. I'm just not thinking clearly. Don't know why. Can't figure that out one bit. Is Kid Icarus the one where you play as a little angel dude that shoots a bow that goes goes that far? I have played it, if that's the game. Where your bonus stages, you pick up eggplants, I think. That game's weird. Second series goes to 7 games, first series 5. First series still 5? Okay, cool. Thanks for weighing in, Will. Who's your baseball team, Trenton? Oh, you love baseball too? That's cool, man. Hey, nothing wrong with baseball. I've seen it, and I understand the appeal. And I have to say, I have a lot of respect for those pitchers and those hitters. Like, I don't know how they play that game, to be honest. Like, it's crazy to me. I'm like, bro, I can't even see that ball. Like, it's just... I'd be scared to even try to swing at one of those pitches. Have to work tomorrow morning. Good night. Have a good night, Trenton. Thanks for hanging with us, man. Oops. Accidental onside kick. Or purposeful? Nah, that's fair, Trin. You're good, man. You're good. I thought he was trying to say good night, chat. When he said good night, talk, I was like, maybe that's what we're going to call chat now. We'll just call them the talk box. Whoops. Got away. Gary Anderson with a big time touchdown. Hate iPhone. Come on, iPhone's cool. I love my iPhone. I have iPhone 11. I was talking with my dad earlier, and I don't know, it always comes up in conversation, like, well, not always. I don't know why I said that, but yes, Kid Icarus. Yeah, absolutely. It is kind of a weird game. It's kind of good. But, as a kid, I didn't have a cell phone. Kids nowadays have cell phones, which is weird to me. But, I'm actually on my 3rd phone in my life, which to some people would think I was crazy. But I mean, I didn't get my first smartphone until I was in my mid-20s. Like, I didn't need it. I didn't even know I'd enjoy it as much as I do. Safety. And you might ask, what's the point of saying that? I don't know. I just thought it was weird. I've used payphones before. They don't even have those anymore. A quarter? Who's got a quarter in their pocket? No one, not anymore. I've still got my I got a coffee container that I cut a hole into so I could drop my coins in. It's full of stuff, full of quarters and whatnot. I'm just too lazy to go to a Coinstar, probably. I mean, actually I did the old school way. I rolled my quarters and I take them to the bank and get the cash. That used to be my rainy day fund. Nowadays, it's just a heavy paperweight. I don't know. Probably have a nice little bit of change in there. I probably should take it to a Coinstar and get my money. Maybe I'll do that. Chicago Cubs. He's a Cubby fan. Remember Back to the Future? You mentioned Back to the Future earlier, Trenton, the game, of course, but I'm talking now the movie. The Chicago Cubs won the World Series, and I believe that they actually accidentally predicted that, I believe. Wasn't it? Isn't that right? And I think they were in, or yeah. But it was the 20, was it, when did they go in the future? Was that 2015? I think it was 2015, wasn't it? And so they won it in 2016, which was it was like that season though. I don't know. Maybe they didn't predict it. Maybe it was, I don't know. Pretty close though. We'll kick the field goal. Screw it. I'm not gonna try to convert a 4th and 14. But this will get us to 40. Plus I get to practice my field goal ability. Perfect. Right down the middle. Beautiful. Steve Christie, great kicker, man. All right. You went nuts in 2016. I bet you did. Hell yeah. That's awesome, man. I mean, most of the time it's not good to go nuts, but you can go nuts when your favorite baseball team wins. I mean, come on. No judgments here. But normally if you say somebody went nuts, it's usually got a negative connotation to it. So it's like, congratulations on going nuts. I had to put that in context real quick in case people hear that back later. Did the game just speed up or something? Or am I just tripping? Am I tripping right now? No. I don't know what I was looking. 4th down 11. He's gonna go to Mark Duper. I meant Mark Clayton. Oh, big catch from Clayton. 108 years without winning the World Series. That was an awesome thing. 108 years. That's whack. I just sacked that Marino man. Ooh, got him. Tony Page. Wrapped him up. Wayne Haddix is such a beast. Ooh, he's going Clayton, I think. Yep, he's going Clayton. It could just be Marino's throwing speed that threw me off. It almost seemed like the game was moving faster, but I think it's because he's got such a good arm. And we played a lot of quarterbacks, or against a lot of quarterbacks that have such a slow throw, slow lobbing throw. And a parade. That's cool. I mean, that's good for Chicago, man. Y'all needed something. I mean, after all, you guys are stuck with Chicago pizza. I'm just kidding, actually. I've never had a proper Chicago deep dish pizza. If I ever go to Chicago, I'm going to have to try it. I don't know why I'd go to Chicago, though. Unless I went there to try a pizza. It probably will never happen. But for content, I don't know. Take a trip to Chicago next spring and plan on watching a game at Wrigley. Vinny Testaverde had a great day. 75% completion rate, 243 yards through the air, 135 total run yards, 64 that was Testaverde. He played a good game, man. 47 zip, holding Dolphins to 0. Not exactly the easiest thing in the world. They've got a great pass game. The run game can be a little slow, but at this point, they're juicing a bit. So Sammy Smith had some legs, so I had to keep him locked up. Chicago, Illinois, 60652. There was something, I can't remember what it was on TV. It was always Chicago, Illinois, 60652. I don't know why I remember that. It was just stuck in my head. Vinny Testaverde, average condition. Gary Anderson, average condition. John Harvey, good condition. Bruce Hill, also good. We need to check out, we got Willie, he's still doing good. Check out Mark Carrier, doing better. Okay, 63 reception rating, 44 max speed. Why was I not using him? I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Now, okay, well, all right. You know what? We got to go for it, man. We'll punch that dolphin right in the face, Relina. That feels good. Take that, Echo. Going to Wrigley is on my bucket list. You never been to a game, Trenton? You ought to do it, man. That'd be cool if you and Relina could coordinate it and y'all could meet up at the same time. I'm not saying y'all should. I'm just saying it'd be cool. I don't know. You're making connections here, man. That's all I'm saying. It'd be cool. And you find out you hate each other, and then you're duking it out, and I'm watching this on TV, and I'm like, oh my God, what happened? Two crazy people were fighting in the parking lot before the game, and I see these two squaring up, and it's you guys. I'll be like, what the? My community's gone crazy. Our community's gone nuts. What is happening? What is it, 920? Okay, cool. Oh, I downloaded LA Noir. Now, Relina, I don't know if you're familiar with LA Noir, but we get to play as like a detective guy, and that was your job, right? You were a detective in your professional life, which is awesome. Like, I think that's kind of cool, to be honest. Like, that's a heck of a cool career choice. It'd be a hard one too, though. But you seem like you've got a good brain. I know you like Magic the Gathering, and I know it's because there is some puzzle solving, and no two games are ever the same, you know, and I understand why you like Magic. Detective Sergeant. That's cool, man. I just think that's awesome. I'm just a produce worker. I just stock stuff, and now I'm a streamer, which is kind of like a side gig, which I'm all for. I love my life. I just never really had any type of, I never felt that calling for any particular type of work. I just knew that I like to make content and whatnot. I never thought I'd be a streamer. It just accidentally happened. I have been to a Dodgers game in LA, Kansas City Royals game twice, and St. Louis Cardinals game once. It's so different than watching on TV. Yeah, man, I've been to a lot of Astros games. My grandmother used to work for the Houston Chronicle, and she would get free tickets very often, and she would usually not be able to go, so she'd give those tickets to us. And so I went to a lot of baseball games, and it was funny because that was not, like I said, it's not my favorite sport. I don't really even love it. I could make it to about the 5th inning, and by then I was like, oh, when does this game end? I'm done. I've had it. I've had enough. So I've seen the Astros a lot, but that was before they were good. But I've seen Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, you know, those guys. Those are two names that I remember. I don't know if I've ever seen Nolan Ryan pitch. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen him. Now we just sell his meats. We sell Nolan Ryan's meats. I don't know if you guys know. I don't know if you guys get Nolan Ryan's meats in y'all states. We get Earl Campbell's sausage too, and I'm not kidding. A little bit of a joke the way I worded it, but I'm also not kidding. Like, I'll have to take a picture of it. I don't know if you guys get Earl Campbell sausage in y'all states, or Nolan Ryan's meats. We got some heavy hitting players that like to swing their meats all over this state, man. You know what? If I was them, I'd be proud of that shit. That's all I'm saying. I bought Earl Campbell's sausage before. It was good. I like Earl Campbell's sausage. There you go, internet. Have fun. Have fun with that one. There's a soundbite. Bulls ran the 90s. Oh, gosh. Yeah, they did. Oh, gosh. With Jordan? Absolutely, man. But I don't know, man. Those Rockets, though, I'm just saying. What was that, 93, 94? Back-to-back world champions, and then we got the clown uniforms, and we sucked from there on out. We got Charles Barkley. We got rid of most of our team because why wouldn't you? You know, you got to get rid of the team that just won the world championship or the NBA champion, the NBA finals, NBA final. Come on, why can't I think of that? Anyway, you know what I'm saying. We got rid of our great Rockets team for Charles Barkley, who was he was injured and he was no longer really in his prime for basketball. We traded like 5 players. I don't understand what we were doing, man. crazy, dude. I love my team, man. I love those Rockets. Mario Ellie in the corner. We had Hakeem Olajuwon. Hakeem the Dream, bro. We had Clyde Drexler. Dude, his family owns a restaurant somewhere, I think in Houston. I've never been to it. I think it's called Drexler's, which is actually a great name. My personal favorite was Sam Cassell. That dude, I don't know why I liked him so much. I think it's because he would shoot from half court sometimes as the buzzer ran out, and he'd make it like kind of often, like more often than probably normal. But yeah, those Bulls were crazy good. Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman, of course, Michael Jordan. And there's other names I can't think of, but yeah, those Bulls were nuts. Not to mention their logo's cool. Ooh, no good. Oh God, man, our offensive line blows. That is something about these Bucks. That is a huge weakness. Feels like every game is like against Buffalo Bills, man, because our offensive line just breaks down. And immediately I got dudes in my backfield. Have fun with that one, internet. There's another voice line. All I gotta do is put me on record for saying I enjoy Earl Campbell's sausage. It was okay. To be fair, it was okay. I never bought it a second time. And I also have dudes in my backfield. There it is. I love being me. I just love being stupid. I don't know why. It's just a big part of who I am. You can talk to my brother about that. You can talk to my dad about that. Shoot. You can ask my brother. Like, you could. My dad's kind of quiet about internet things. Herschel Walker. Let's stop him. There you go. Thank you, Relina. I knew that was coming. I knew something was coming. It's good. I do. It's okay. Like, it's not bad. There's a brand that I like quite a bit more called Home Smokehouse. That's some pretty good sausage. I haven't had it in a little while. Sausage, unfortunately, has a lot of salt. And if you guys know my diet at all, I'm on a low sodium, high protein, pretty high fiber kind of a diet. Low carb. So there's a lot of stuff I can't eat. Luckily, I'm a foodie, which means I can enjoy a lot of different types of food. I still have pasta on occasion. I just don't eat bread at all. I drink beer. Yes, you could point that out and say, but you drink beer. But I will have to make a video where I describe. God damn, we're still going. What are we in? Third quarter? What is it? Second? Are we in halftime? Oh shit. Is it almost halftime? Is it halftime now? Oh, thank God. It is halftime, isn't it? Are we in the second quarter? I think we are. Wow, I got that at the buzzer, didn't I? Jeez, I got lucky with that run. Half of that I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, it was. It is halftime. I was going to say, isn't it? Like, I remember seeing the 7-0. The many realizations of Frugal. Good return. Up to the 50, or actually they're 49. Uh-oh. Loss of 1, loss of 2. Hey, Mike. It's Mike Clemens. You caught a Tecmo stream, man. Welcome, my friend. Hope you're doing well today. I hope you enjoy a nice long weekend. Everybody gets a nice long weekend except for me. I gotta work tomorrow. Sucks. It's all right though. Sorry, Tomato. We love Tomato. I love Tomato, Trenton. He's my mascot. He's like my little guy. Come on, man. He's so cute. Look at him. How can you look at that face and be upset? You shouldn't be. You should always be happy when you see Tomato. We do love Tomato. So do you guys have Earl Campbell's sausage where you guys live? I kind of assume no. I want to say that's probably a Texas thing. I'd wager, right? I've seen clips of Earl Campbell play. Obviously, he played football before I was born, so I've never seen Earl Campbell play football, like, in a live game or anything. But from the clips I've seen, You want to talk beast mode? That man was beast mode. That dude was serious. And now he's swinging his sausage all over Texas. You had it a couple times, Mike? It's all right. I bought it once. And maybe for a good enough sale, I would consider it. Thank you for answering, Rolene. I appreciate that. I was curious. Like, I'm just legitimately curious. I love talking about food, man. I cannot help that. And I think it's funny to talk about Earl Campbell's sausage, okay? I cannot help myself. I am also a third grader when it comes to humor. I cannot help that. I tried growing up once, and it was terrible. I'll never do that again. What's up, Tommy Kong? Don't have it up here, at least right here? Oh, okay. If you don't mind, Tommy, like, whereabouts do you live? You don't have to necessarily... You can say, like, region if you want, if you're not safe saying state. I understand. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. I think we're at 14, Mike. I had, like, 7 in one game, and I have not had much. Actually, I don't think I've had any tonight, so... Not getting much. The game has decided no. I'd probably get more picks if I stopped playing as Haddix. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe we'll play as a different player. But the linebackers suck on this team, man. That's the problem. There we go. 28 zip. We're doing all right. We shut out the Dolphins. Let's see if we can shut out the Vikings. The Vikings have a good D. Also, their defense is good. Sorry. Keep going for the jokes. The Vikings have a big D. Oh, God. 3rd and 6. Let's run it through the middle. Why not? Hell, I'm stupid. Let's do it. We have a bad offensive line. Or front line, I mean. Let's go for it. Literally just discovered my channel minutes ago with that short. Oh, amazing Contra. Actively streaming. Well, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, I put that that short out. Yeah, just today. Just actually right before streaming. About 7 o'clock, I uploaded it. Yeah, I was kind of proud of that moment. And actually, what's funny is in the clip, half of that I was talking, and then the second half I got serious. I was like, oh, we might actually win. I think I had 2 lives in the pea shooter, and I go, I'm gonna game over in a minute. I'm like, watch, we'll actually beat him with the pea shooter. And then it started, and I managed to do it. I was like, holy crap, dude. I could not believe. I usually have to have spread to beat that boss, but I mean, that play was nuts, dude. I was like, I don't like to blow my own horn, but I'm like, bro, if anybody had done that, I would give them some amazing kudos. I was just like, bro, I got lucky it was me. Yes. I'm glad you liked it, man. I hope you're doing well, Tommy Kong. I'm glad you're here, man. Like, we have an amazing community here, dude. Like, I stream pretty often. I try to stream at least 3 nights a week. I have work and whatnot, so, you know, I got to work around that schedule. So I don't have any set days. Got recommended to me, so you might end up breaking out into the algorithm. I hope so, man. I'd love that, Tommy. Shorts have kind of helped me grow a bit. I need to do more of them. I've been trying to make it a personal rule, like every day off, to make 1 short. Like, that's kind of my rule. And I fail most days, but I actually did it today, so I'm proud of myself. I'm glad that you came along, man. You seem like a cool person. I play a lot of different games. Lately, I've been kind of on a horror kick. I've been doing that. I'm gonna play some LA Noire in a little bit, if you like that kind of stuff. I play just whatever. If you ever want to recommend a game, I'm always down for recommendations. So Tommy Kong, anytime, man, just let me know. Hit me up. If you look at my stuff, if you look at my video section, it'll show that a lot of Tecmo Super Bowl, but if you look at my live section, you'll see I do a lot more variety. I stream a lot of different stuff. I had a pretty decent following on the Tecmo Super Bowl, and I've built a lot of my channel on this, so I do this at least once a week. Just play some Tecmo Super Bowl. I love the game, and also my community does, so gotta do it at least a little bit. I get people showing up like Mike Clemens. Mike doesn't watch my other stuff, and I don't blame him. He just likes to take my Super Bowl a lot. Goddamn Anthony Carter, he's a good receiver, man. Did amazingly. It was rather impressive, and yeah, I'm doing all right. A little late, but not too late. That's good, man. I appreciate it, man, Tommy. Like I said, I hate blowing my own horn, but that was an instance where I was like, dude, I didn't think we were gonna win. I thought I had 2 lives, and I thought we're gonna game over. There's like no way I can beat this guy with a pea shooter. And it was just a clutch gaming moment. And I was like, I don't know how I did it. And I had some beer too. Like, not a lot. I wasn't drunk yet. I did get that way as the stream went on. Relina can tell you. JRPGs? Okay. I've played, I don't think it's classified as a JRPG. I've played some Final Fantasy VII. I actually thought about getting back to that game. I don't know if I will or not. Watching games is a completely different ballpark. That I understand, Tommy. You know what's funny is I don't watch a whole lot of goddamn drop. I don't watch a lot of gaming videos. Sometimes I do. I listen to a lot of podcasts and whatnot, and I watch some gaming videos, but I understand, man. But over here, like, what I wanted to do when I created when I started streaming and people started showing up and whatnot, I wanted to create an atmosphere that was just chill. We're just chill, we just hang out. We have a lot of great conversations and chat, and I'll just ramble on for hours. So I don't know. So if you ever just want to hang out, man, like, you can just second monitor, put me on second monitor if you want. Just chill, man. Chill. We got some great guys. Like I said, Relina's great. Trenton, he's been great. Mike Clemens, when I'm playing this, he'll show up and likes it. We've got a lot of other great people. Taroya's here. Will was here. We got a lot of people, man. Sorry if I didn't mention your name. I hate starting to label names. I'm trying to think of everybody that's here. Still under 100? 35-7. 80% completion rate. 223 yards for Divinity Test. We threw a pick. Still under 100. What do you mean, Mike? Final Fantasy is a JRPG? Okay, I wasn't sure if that was a JRPG. Like, I know that stands for Japanese role-playing game. Like, I'm not exactly, like, I kind of know what that is, but at the same time, I'm not sure. That's why yeah. So I've played some Final Fantasy VII. I've streamed some of that. We made it out of Midgar. And then shortly after that, it's not that I didn't want to play it. I was doing all the voices for all the characters, and it wore my voice out. So I could only stream it for maybe 3 hours. But Relina loved the voices, and I was just like, man, like, it's fun. Like, it's a lot of fun to do, but god dang. That wore my voice out in a hurry. My last apartment. Oh, is this a Relina? Is this a dad joke? Relina loves the dad jokes. We love it. My last apartment only had a 4-foot high ceiling. I couldn't stand living there. Yeah, I don't know. That's right. Oh, loud points. Now I'm pretty sure we're over 100 this time. Mike, last season with my Chargers, I had 104, dude. I was both impressed and a little disappointed. It was like one of those, like, that told me I could do it. It's just, oops, I want to go standing. Let's see. Yeah, 144. I knew we weren't going to beat it with this team. 144 is not bad. We still got, 2 more games? So if we can keep it under 200, that'll be good. But yeah. So for anybody who doesn't know, my personal side quest is to get that opposing score, the one that says 144. I'm trying to get that below 100, which is the total amount of points that you've allowed your opposing team to score. It's accumulative through the entire season. So 104 with the Chargers. The Chargers had a pretty good defense, though. I'm hoping when I do my Steelers season, I'm thinking the Steelers could do it. I'm thinking I could as the Giants, too. Or the Niners. Maybe the Niners. The Niners they got some good players, too. Brad Mustard. Oh, we're playing the Bears. Gotta watch out for Neil Anderson. So it might be a bit of, oh yeah. Oh, sorry, Tommy. I need to catch up on chat here. Let me do that real quick. Before I kick off, let me catch up on chat for a minute. Personally, my most relatable, JRPGs. Watching games is bleeding. So I do play. Yeah, like I said, I've been playing. I had been playing some Final Fantasy VII. I've been playing some Elden Ring kind of occasionally. I know that's not a JRPG, but it's still good. And I do plan on actually playing other JRPGs, so it's not like I won't do it. But just recommend some to me that you might like to see, and maybe we'll have one night. Like, I don't know. I can start playing one. I know they're kind of long, though. And like I said, I might just have to get back to Final Fantasy VII. I've never beaten Final Fantasy VII. It's such a long game. But I know I need to beat it. I've beaten Final Fantasy X, and I love Final Fantasy X. But I've got to beat Final Fantasy VII. That's so many people's favorite game, and I need to experience it. Oh, Tommy, trust me. I know, actually, my brother commented, or he told me about that too. He goes, he told me, like, you're really good at responding to everybody. Well, this is a community, man. This isn't about the video games. It's not about me. It's just about hanging out, having fun. I love seeing when you guys start interacting with each other in the chat. I'm like, that's really cool. I love seeing that shit. Like, for me, that's kind of giving me a weird purpose outside of my normal work. Not that my work, I really have a huge sense of purpose. But part of what I love doing here is it's like bringing people together in a space. And I just use video games as kind of the backdrop to just sit and chill, man. Sit and chill. I'm drinking beer. Like, that's what I do on my channel, man. That's it. We just chill here. There's no judgments. I try not to bring politics into stuff. I try not to bring religion into stuff. I suck sometimes at doing that because sometimes I'll accidentally splash stuff in, but ultimately I try not to. I don't want to alienate anybody. I don't want anybody to feel left out, you know. I don't want to offend anybody. Like, I don't know. Would fall apart a bit if you get popular. You know, it's funny that you mentioned that, Tommy. Actually, Markiplier has mentioned that exact thing. He said that he misses that point where he was small and actually made the human connections. Like, eventually, I've seen some of those bigger streamers, and in a way, I don't want to ever become that big. Like, that's too big. I'm not looking to become some big famous streamer. I don't want to be PewDiePie or Markiplier or Jacksepticeye. I just want to be me. I want to be Frugal McGee. I love what I'm doing, man. I have so much fun. And I'd love to have a great following. Don't get me wrong. I'd love to be able to build this thing to where I can stream. I'd love to be able to stream 7 days a week, personally. Unfortunately, you gotta have money for that. And so if I can eventually make enough to live like I am right now, which I'm a very, like, come on, Frugal McGee, I'm very frugal. I don't require a whole lot of money. My biggest habit is the fact I buy beer a lot. That's the most expensive thing I do. I don't go out to eat or anything like that. I cook most of my meals, so I don't need a lot of money to live and be happy. Chrono Trigger, oh, Tommy, I've never played Chrono Trigger, and I've heard great things. I want to say I bought Chrono Trigger on Steam, actually, with the full intention on playing it. That is on the menu. Trust me, that's coming up. An absolute classic that changed the field of gaming and fully stands up. I've heard that about Chrono Trigger, and I've heard I've needed to play it, and I'm going to stream it. Absolutely. I am going to play Chrono Trigger. I'll try not to go too crazy with the voices, because that does wear my voice out. Evoland, or Evoland. Not a JRPG, but has its root in the RPG genre. Okay. Let me write those down, Tommy. I actually keep a legal pad. Keep it close so I can jot down game recommendations or music recommendations, like something I need to listen to in my free time. Let's see. I will write those down. How long is Chrono Trigger? I will definitely play that. I don't know about Evoland. That sounds familiar. Bit of a slog, but the sequel's damn good, and I doubt you'd be bored at any moment. Is he okay? So should I play if I do get to Evoland or Evoland? How Evoland? I don't know how you say it. Like, should I play the first one? Is it crucial for the story or whatever? I'm assuming probably, right? Let me write those down. Where am I gonna write them at? I got so many pages of stuff, man. Oh, hell, I'll just write them over here. Somewhere I'll write it. There we go. Oh, hell, I'll just write it here. Chrono Trigger. And, comma, Evoland. You can safely skip the first one. It's not really connected. Oh, okay. But I mean, I'm assuming there's probably some references in the next game to it. So, I mean, if you say it's a slog, I don't want like a bad or one that, well, stupid bears, maybe fumble. But yeah, if you say it's kind of a slog, if the other ones are like the best it has to offer, then maybe I should start there just to get a good taste of it, and then eventually go back and play the first one. Maybe something like that, if that's what you're recommending. So yeah, maybe okay, Chrono Trigger. Actually, I'm glad you mentioned that, man. And just so you know, I call everybody man. Like, it just kind of it's a natural. I say man to women. Like, I'm not assuming anything. And, you know, I'm just trying to clarify this for the internet. Man is just that thing I say. I don't think of it as any type of specific anything. It's just what I say. Anyway, sorry for that digression. Yeah, Chrono Trigger. I will definitely play. Hopefully sometime soon. Tommy. I'm trying to think of a time. Maybe I got to see what my schedule looks like this next week for my work. But I'd be willing to give that a play. Pretty long. Get the best experience. Take your time with it. Okay. Right now I've been kind of hooked on those Resident Evil games personally. I just got done beating Resident Evil 7, and that was so much fun. I had so much fun. I'm trying to kind of lean into some of the horror stuff. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have blocked that. Okay, it worked out. Oh yeah, Mike Singletary's a beast. He's a hell of a linebacker. Second down, 22. This is gonna be a hard game, man. Look at our offensive line, just freaking sucks. I got dudes on my butt, and then they're chasing me around on football. Please don't drop it. That's why I love the screen passes right there. Screen pass. I can get that first down. That's fair, Tommy. I've got to try my best when it comes to the voices. I cannot just sit there and just read it. I have to do different voices, different accents, because I like doing it. For me, it's a lot of fun. That's what elevates those kind of games for me. If I can sit there and read it with this kind of an accent, and then I move ahead, do this, and then hello this, hello. You know, it's like, I don't know, different voices. Yeah, right. Yeah, the games would be so much bigger if you had to voice act everything. So I get why those. I mean, hell, they couldn't have possibly put Chrono Trigger. I think it was Super Nintendo, wasn't it? They couldn't have put that on the cartridge if it had a bunch of voice acting. It just wouldn't have happened. Created a lot of classic JRPGs. That's sort of part of why they end up being so enduring. Story and vibe, absolutely. Music does a lot to help kind of drive the vibe. So anybody want to weigh in on chat? Should we continue Final Fantasy VII, or should we? I'm surprised I didn't get picked. I could get back to it. I still have that game. I still have that save file. We got out of Midgar, and then I got kind of discouraged. I was just like, man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I'll look up a walkthrough. Immaculate vibe and good music. Maybe we just start Chrono Trigger. I don't know. See, those kind of games are easy for me to keep up with chat in too. And I'm assuming it's like turn-based combat. Final Fantasy VII, whoops, accidental onside kick turned into an amazing, whatchamacallit, jury. I think we kicked the field goal. Hey, it's Brian. What's up, man? How you doing tonight, dude? Oh, I totally missed. I totally fudged that one. That was a terrible kick. Jeez, come on, Frugal. I just totally. I could blame a finger twitch. No, I just sucked. I just sucked. I'm usually not that bad. That was a terrible kick. That was laughably bad. Old school Buccaneers. Yeah, the creamsicles. Absolutely, man. I know, this is a great uniform. It's kind of hilarious. With what was their mascot's name? It was like Bucky Bruce or something like that. Was that their name? Was that the name of the pirate? Me and my dad always called him the gay pirate. Chrono Trigger has 2 combat settings, wait and active. Personally, I recommend active, but that's just me. Oh, is the active kind of like Final Fantasy VII, where you wait for the little bar to fill up, and once it does, you can do an action? Like, to me, I like that too. That's kind of fun. It keeps me engaged. Although I loved Final Fantasy X, and that one was turn-based, so I could sit there and plan out my moves better. So it really comes down to, I don't know. Not sure which I like better, to be honest. Wait. It waits when you get to a point where one of your party can act. Oh, I see. You know, I'd probably use wait. Probably, so I can kind of think my way through. Active combat system opens up some options on your end too. Oh, really? For timing? Both have that. But it pauses and wait when it hits full bar. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Yes, Brian, I absolutely do. My right B play, I've got a dude, he goes out and cuts up. I always look to him when they call the play because he's never covered. So yeah, absolutely. He's easy to get to, and as long as he doesn't drop it, it's money. So yeah. I'm trying to think. There's a few other plays. I look for the screen pass too. There's reasons I love anything screen pass. If they call the play, he'll be open, and you can usually break away for a few extra yards. Like anytime they blitz you like that, they call the play. If you can get any type of positive yardage, you're doing okay. But yeah, absolutely. Man, Anderson's fucking fast, dude. Oh, he's fast. Just don't let him have the field. Let him run, but just don't let him go. I can pick off Harbaugh. Come on, pick him off, man. Oh, to Davis. Nice boy. How are you, man? I don't know how to say your name, and I'm not gonna try. I'll just call you, what is that? W-A-T? I'll just call you Watt. I'm gonna call you Watt, like JJ Watt. How about that? How you doing, Watt? Oh God, Neil Anderson's gone. He's gone. Old games carry some emotions. I'm gonna say they leave some guys open on blitz plays. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Mike. They do. Let's see if we can go run up here with Haddix. Yeah. Every time, bro. Yes, they do. Yeah, that blitz isn't always a great thing. Neither is a fumble. Come on, man. This game is crazy, dude. Stupid freaking Tecmo Super Bowl. Let me win. I'm gonna tackle their quarterback. Take that. Doing good, bro. I just saw your stream. Thought I'd join. Absolutely, man. You're welcome here, dude. As long as you bring the good vibes. Bring some good vibes with you. That's all I ask, man. Keep it cool. We're good. How you doing tonight, man? You said you're doing good? Sorry, I asked that twice. My brain is everywhere. I'm in like however many conversations right now. Evoland has... Hold on one sec. Okay, Wendell Davis got the ball. See, I gotta remember all these names for the football players too. Legendary edition, including original and the sequel for $20, huh? Okay, that's not bad. How long is it, Tommy, if you don't mind me? Well, I don't know, like roughly. Like, is it like a 30-hour thing, 50 hours? I don't know. Pretty long. Another, where am I from? United States, my man. Texas, specifically. big old state of Texas. What's up, Bendover? How you doing, man? How are you doing tonight? Glad to see you, man. Ben's a returning, he watches quite a bit of what I do. He's another one of those people that watch me pretty frequently. Have I played Need for Speed Most Wanted? Not yet, but that is a good request. I appreciate that, actually. And also, what should I call you? Is Watt cool? Is that a T? Like I don't know how you got the crazy letters. It's cool though. It's like, I don't know how you did that, but it's cool. I just want to make sure I call you what you want to be called. So, if you like Watt, I can call you Watt. Or if you'd like, just tell me what you want to be called. Touchdown. There we go. I need another beer. Try it. You're gonna love it. I think I've played a Need for Speed game, and I want to say it was that one. I want to say I have played Most Wanted, but that was years and years ago. I mean, it would have been a long, long time ago. By the way, and I've said this before in stream in the past, can I just say it's cool being an adult and having a mini fridge? I love mini fridges. It's just so cool. I just go over there and grab my beer. I don't have to go all the way downstairs every time I want a beer. Why the hell would I do that? I can just be lazy. I love it. Let's see. It's my name in Roman Greek language. Okay, okay. Interesting. So where are you from, man? If you don't mind me asking, you can just say, country if you want, but you speak fluent English. So if you don't say America, I'm going to be impressed. Well, I guess English is a pretty common language around the world. I mean, it's kind of what a lot of... Level up, bro. It's all Greek to me. Yeah, I just didn't know what to call you, man. I just want to make sure that I call you what you want to be called. He drops back to pass. Harbaugh's got the wall. He's going to the middle of the field. Bradbuster with a catch and a first down. India. Okay. Wow. You speak amazingly fluent. Like I would have thought, like if you'd have told me Florida, I wouldn't have been surprised. I'd have been like, yeah, I can tell you, like your English is immaculate. Like you're speaking great. But from India, like that's amazing, dude. I can speak a little bit of Spanish. I can speak a little bit of German, but not fluently. So learning languages is not an easy thing. So I think that's awesome, man. With RPGs as a whole, though, estimate it'll take you at least 1.5 times the listed time to finish. Hey, what's up, Music Man? How are you tonight? English is sort of random mishmash. I'll finish that in a second. Let me see what Hardball decides to do. We're all speaking different languages that are close enough. We're able to approximate meaning. That, I mean, let me think. Let me mull on that one for a minute. Fair enough. Fair enough, Brian. I can speak French, i.e. 4 little words. Yeah, that's fair. What? Yeah. Pardon my French. Absolutely. Well, I just know, like, for trading purposes and whatnot, I know English, like, is a required language to learn in a lot of other countries. Here in America, a lot of, like, you have to take foreign languages, but you don't have to take a specific one. You have to take something. I took Spanish, and then I went to a different school and they offered German, so I took and I learned all the bad words. I had an awesome teacher. My German teacher, she was cool as hell. And it's sad too, because she was kind of old then, and now she's probably dead, but that's just life. Vinny Testaverde, 76% completion rate, 172 yards, 77 yards on the ground, 11 scrambles. Not bad. Okay, pretty good. Mostly learned English language from games and movies. I'm being brutally honest. I did use my schoolwork for you even know French a bit? Oh, you speak Italian, Rolina? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Well, okay, okay. You know, I think that's pretty cool too, having people from other countries join in. I've had there was one guy he joined for a little bit. I don't know if I think he subbed, and I haven't seen him again in a while. His name, it was like War or something like that. I hope he's well. He was in shoot, he wasn't too far from, it was Kurdistan, I think. It was somewhere over there, and like not too far from the whole conflict of Israel and you know, the whole Hamas thing. So I hope he's all right. Like he was in a couple of my streams, and then he stopped, and I saw there was like an attack. I don't think the attack was there, but I don't know if he was ever forced to flee. But I'm just like, ugh, I hope he's okay. He seemed like a cool person. Harvey's average, Mark Carrier's average. It could just be that he found me annoying, and I understand. It's like, I'm not gonna I get it. Do the Mario. Oh yeah, that dance they did in the beginning of the Super Mario Super Show. I remember that. Do the Mario. Wayne Haddix is in bad shape. That sucks. Yeah, swing your hips from side to side. Man, you remember that pretty good, Brian. I forgot about that. 2 to 3 languages, depending. Currently learning Deutsch. Learning Deutsch. German. Do know a little French, but English is favorable. Mein Klavier ist groß. That means my piano is large or big. It's like, I know a little bit. I probably didn't even use the proper pronunciation. Viva! Tecmo Bay! The Tecmo Bay Buccaneers. Tecmo Bay. What's up, Benjamin? How you doing tonight, man? Yeah, the Super Mario Super Show. I used to love it because it was video game related. Like, this is the last game of the regular season. In a little bit, guys, we'll finish this to finish off the season. We're playing the Colts, by the way. I'm gonna be playing LA Noire. I actually didn't mean to be playing this long. I've actually been really just enjoying the chat, hanging out with you guys and whatnot. We got a lot of people buzzing right now, and this is most of the reason why I enjoy streaming, is hanging out. That's really the truth. Like, I could sit here, I could be playing the worst, shittiest game possible and just be having a blast. And it's not, you know what I mean? Like, the game is just a backdrop. Wish my brain let me learn other languages. Unfortunately, English is the only language I'm fluent in. And that's same with me, Tommy. Like, I know some words in some other languages. I know a little Spanish. I live in Texas, man. So naturally, you're going to get some Spanish speakers. You know, I deal with them every day. And I learn a little bit from them. But, you know, I can speak a little bit of Spanish. I can understand enough of what they have to say for the most part. Not always. LA Noire, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we're playing LA Noire tonight. After this game, this is the last game of Tecmo Super Bowl, and then I'm going to take I'm going to start a new stream. So we'll end this stream here. So anybody that wants to join me in LA Noire, you know, probably, I already have the thumbnail made and everything, so probably 5 minutes. I'll probably have it up 5 minutes or so after this stream ends. So I'm merely going to go run to the bathroom. Why are the Colts moving the ball so proficiently? That should not be allowed. Because they're juicing, and any team gets difficult when they're juicing. Let's see. Mario 3 was best. Hold on, I need to catch up. Mario on SNES was great. Yeah, it was, man. Remember the Mario Show 2? Wowee, man. See, chat is buzzing right now, man. I'm not used to it scrolling so fast. Not sure if that's good or bad. I don't know. I think it's fine. I don't think it matters too much. Like Tommy, like if you get along just fine knowing English, I think you're good. For reference though, the Super Mario Super Show predates me by a long time. Oh, okay, so you're a little bit younger. See, I'm 39. I'll be 40 next year in March. So I'm a bit older. That's why I play Tecmo Super Bowl. I grew up with this. I grew up with the original Tecmo Bowl, and then this came out, and I rented this game. Oh my god, dude, it had the Oilers on it, dude. And I was like, this is amazing. This is the best freaking football, like best video game I've ever played. And then we had to return it, and I was sad. And so I plugged in Tecmo Bowl and was just like, man. And then one Christmas, it might have been that Christmas, I don't remember, I was gifted Tecmo Super Bowl. My life was never the same. And now I'm an adult, still playing Tecmo Super Bowl. I love this game. It's not super complicated. It's not super deep. But I tell you what, it's a load of fun. Madden's fine. But Madden takes too long to master and everything, I think. To be frank, I think we're partially having an issue of a few of us having a bad habit of splitting messages. And that's, yeah, there could be some of that. I think we just got a lot of excited people ready to talk, and I'm cool with that. Nothing wrong with that. Exactly, it's gonna be nostalgic. You said something earlier. Let me see if I find out what I meant to say it. I had okay, there's Tommy. I had French as a mandatory language because Canada, but never. So, yeah, I figured I was gonna ask about that, Tommy. Actually, I thought about French because I know you got, like, you know, French Canadians. That's a big thing up there. Nice throw, Vinny. But you can try really good games, even the old ones, which you might have missed. Yeah, I read that one. I said Need for Speed Most Wanted because the story is amazing and so is the gameplay. And like I said, I think I've played that. And you know what? I'm going to write it down. I wrote down 2 of the ones that Tommy had recommended. So we'll do that. We'll go Need for Speed. I'm actually going to spell it out so I don't forget. Most Wanted. That would be fun. You know, driving games are something I don't normally play on the channel, but I'd love to. Absolutely. I like racing games and all that. Maybe one night that's what we need to do. It's just, I love to drink beer on stream and other things. If you were here last night, I only had a beer and a half last night and a lot of vodka. No regrets. But so driving games can be a little bit difficult. They get very challenging. Don't drink and drive. It's freaking good advice. Don't drink and drive. That's why I don't go to bars anymore. Bars are too much fun. And if other people are drinking, god dang, dude. I enter party mode. And when I go into party mode, my goodness. I ain't thinking about nothing other than drinking and partying. God dang. Pat Beach. Nice catch. Soundtrack is beautiful. Driving the cars in that game is like going back in time. That game, if it's the one I'm thinking of, yeah, a lot of vodka. Yeah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, no, Brian, that's why I drink on stream, is I stay sober. My entire day, I'm sober. I don't start drinking till I start streaming. So I have done that too much when I was younger. Never got caught or anything like that. And when I say younger, I was like mid-20s. But not anymore, man. I'm too old. Like, I know better than that. I know better than to drink and drive. So it's dumb. It's an unnecessary risk, and it's expensive. Bars are fun, but they're expensive. How did he catch that pass? I don't know, Benjamin. He's a Jedi, probably. Dana Carvey just caught the ball. Or, what's the name of that comedian? Harvey. What's his name? Steve Harvey. That's who caught the ball. You can try Slendrina the Seller. It's not a PC game, but you can try that. What is it on? What? If you don't mind me. I don't know why I keep saying that. I don't know why I keep saying, if you don't mind me asking. There's so much going on in my head right now. I'm playing a game, trying to win this game, and then also keeping up with so many conversations. My brain's getting overwhelmed. But I'll write it down, man. Slendrina. I guess I can Google it. Google it. Slendrina. Where'd it go? Slendrina the Seller. Slendrina. Whoops. The Seller. Cool. Got it down, man. Brian, I will tell you that I have drank before and done driving games, not while streaming or making content, and I will tell you, it definitely ups the difficulty. It is fun, though. It is fun. But it's also kind of frustrating. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. Would you guys like that? Like, I've got some good driving games. Have y'all ever played Grid? Grid's a fun game. To be honest, they were all drinking. So yeah. Oh wait. Oh gosh. Ooh. Mike just dropped something heavy. Hold on, I gotta read that in a second. Ooh. Try Outlast. Oh, what? We just got done playing Outlast, my man. Yep. We just got done playing that. I did that recently. How long ago was that? Like maybe 2 weeks now? We did it this month. Actually, I just started streaming the, I got the DLC, the Whistleblower. I still got to play that. So that's on the menu too. I'll probably play more of that this last week. Nah, you need to watch. It is tense. I actually made a short on my channel with Outlast, and it is tense. I will give it that. But after a while, I got kind of used to it, and I could kind of predict a lot of stuff. So eventually it got to where I don't know. I don't do hammy over the top YouTube reactions. I do legitimate reactions. Like, you're getting an actual, for real, like, first impressions on this channel if I, play something like that. You're not going to get like a crazy, like, out of character type response. It's going to be legit. It's getting scared in game. Laugh out loud. So, I'm so immune. Me too, man. Like, I feel like I'm almost immune to horror games. Like, sometimes they can spook me. Resident Evil, actually, it had one moment where a creature actually surprised me. He was a big lumbering thing. I thought I had time to go to this door and open it. And then he started running. And I didn't even notice. Like, he was on my tail in no time. And it did kind of startle me a little bit. I was like, whoa, kind of made me jump. Like, I did not expect that. I thought I saw a big lumbering thing. I thought I had a certain amount of time to maybe get to a door and escape. But I did not. Oh, yeah. Late at night, Resident Evil? Absolutely, Mike. What's sad is I didn't grow up with the Resident Evil games, so now I'm revisiting those on the channel too. I'm playing a lot of different horror games. I've been playing a lot of horror games lately. I think it's halftime. Why are we even measuring, bro? Is this usually around when in the day you stream? On the days you stream? Yeah. Usually I start about 8 p.m. on a day off, Tommy, and occasionally I'll do like, I call it Frugal After Dark, which usually starts sometimes 11:30 at the earliest. I normally was saying midnight at my time, which is Central Time. So, but on a day off, I leave community posts. So make sure that you're subscribed so that you'll get the community post. You'll know when I'm streaming, because I don't know my schedule. I work retail and my schedule always changes. So I can't like have a day where I predictably stream. I'm trying to make Friday nights something where I predictably stream, even if I have to work. I just got lucky and was off today. So it does vary. If I stream after work, it's around 11:30. Why is the game speeding up? What is happening? Hold on. Whoa. I think that's what happened earlier. I think I noticed a speed up earlier during the Dolphins game. That was crazy. OG Resident Evil 4. I've got that, Mike, on Steam, actually. Played Total Overdose. I have not. What? I don't like the evil stuff. Oh, the evil stuff's fun, man. Like my friend Hank. Wow, we getting lucky with those fumbles, man. I personally only got scared by a few games. Wow, I'm getting being a kid. Like, yeah, I read that one. Is usually when you stream on the days you stream. I try to stream at least 3 days a week, at very least. That's what I'm trying to do. Oh yeah, I wanted to read the thing. I forgot to read Mike's thing. I saw Try Outlast and I got distracted. Sorry, Mike. My brother's friend was drinking and driving. 4 guys in the car. 2 died. The 3rd guy died a few years ago. My brother is the only one alive out of all the 4 now. That's crazy, man. You said brother. Oh, brother's friend. Wow. That's crazy. That sucks, man. That's that crazy shit, man. And they're probably, what were they, early 20s? I'll wager. That's something young people do. They think they're invincible. I thought I was invincible too. Didn't catch if you got Summon Night Swordcraft story for the Game Boy down. No, I didn't. I didn't write that down. Let me write that down. I remember you mentioning that. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Summon Night Swordcraft story. I'm just writing down names of games. To be honest, they were all drinking. But yeah, I get that, Mike. That sucks, man. Try getting... Oh. I have getting over it. I've made a video on it, but I've never streamed it. I played it on the channel before I became a streamer. I've been streaming a little over a year now. I have it. And I'm gonna stream it too. Yup. It's like, I already got that. You talking about Bennett Foddy's getting over it? Annoying game, bro. It's a like, oh, it's Echo the Dolphin times a billion. I've seen speedruns of it though, and it's amazing. They were in the 20s back then. Yeah, that's what I figured, man. That's when like your early 20s, I think, are the most dangerous time when you're alive, because you do the dumbest shit. You've got alcohol, you can, you know, do whatever the fuck. Get the ball to Harvey. They're down 14, 21-7. Try Last of Us Part 1. I actually do want to get that. I don't have Last of Us. I've heard good things. I've actually had that recommended on the channel before, that I need to play it, and I will. I love zombies. I'm a sucker for zombies. So I definitely want to try it out. And I know they've got some unique zombies. They have like the fungus zombies. I forget what they call them, but I do want to try it. I also have the Evil Within. I've thought about playing that. The funny part about Evil Within is I recorded a full episode of me playing it, and I escaped this one spot, and then I got to a place where I'm like, I don't know if I want to continue playing this. And so I just kind of quit. But now that I'm streaming, I'll probably go back to that game. Ah, shoot. I mean, happy coincidence. I won. I meant to do that. I really like the fact that you're nearly 4 years old, still playing video games. Mostly adults don't carry this. Like, no, you're right, man. I have been told that I've been called a man-child, and at first I resisted it, and now I embrace it. I'm like, you know what? I am a man-child. I don't even care. See, there's the blitz, and that's the man I go to. We got a gain of 5 off of that. Broken play, gain of 5. So there you go. Speeds up when you hold a specific button. I think the priority, I might have clicked a different window or something, and the game just went crazy fast. I don't know what that was. It doesn't normally do that, but I may have accidentally clicked the mouse or something. Because I didn't have my hand on the keyboard. I haven't touched the keyboard at all. I've got a controller. Super Nintendo controller. I'm playing an NES game with a Super Nintendo controller. It's not a sack because it was a run play, bro. This is nuts, dude. Our line sucks. Even the Colts are breaking right through it. Our line is terrible. More and more adults these days stay. Hey, the thing is, I'm a single man. So I don't have a wife and kids. What the I have no control right now. I have no control. The game is playing itself. I couldn't do anything. Ugh. You figure, I've been playing games since I was about 4 years old. My grandmother had an Atari 2600 at her house. It was actually my uncle's, but she kept it at her house, and I'd play it on a black and white TV. Second time I've mentioned that in the stream today. But, wow, my voice wearing out? Have I been talking that much? I don't think so. I don't think I've been talking more than usual. But so I've been playing video games since that, NES. I've never owned an Atari 2600, but I did play a lot of games at her house. And I eventually, on PSP, they had an Atari bundle, which had like 40 games or something. A lot of the ones I played at her house, and I bought that bundle. One of my favorites was called Warlords. Love that game. We'll have, that's what we need to do on the channel. We're going to have an Atari medley one night. We're going to play some old Atari games. No, you're good. What? I'll read you. Hold on. No, you're good, man. Like, I don't mind if people ask me about that kind of stuff. What the hell? KGB? What are we? It's these days, not previous. We're all kids deep down. See, what I do is I feed my inner child now. There was a time in my life where I thought I had to grow up and do these certain things, and I do. I pay my bills. I go to work. I take care of the things I need to go to. But when I'm not on the clock, I'm having freaking fun. And even at work, I'm having fun. My life got so much better when I realized nobody cared. Nobody cared what you're doing. You don't have to be Mr. Professional Man all the time. You need to feed that inner child, man. Have some fun. Life is short. Enjoy it. Have fun. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what we're talking about here. I've got a Retro Flag SNES style controller I absolutely love, but it's unfortunately rarely enough buttons for a lot of games I've been playing recently. I'll have to see what that controller looks like. I could throw the ball. I'll just run it in. Oh. Don't say that, Brian. Come on. Don't be throwing around, you know. I know you said just kidding. I mean, okay. All right. Don't be, no, come on. Bro. Oh, my PSP is my baby. If I had 3DS, pretty sure I'd dethrone the PSP of that position. That's fair enough. My brother had a 3DS. I think. Was it a 3DS he had? I've never had a 3DS. I loved my PSP. I played it quite a bit. I haven't played it in a long time, but that was a cool system. Cool portable. Anyone have the Game Gear? I never did. I wanted one. When you see a kid on the bus, on the school bus, playing Sonic, bro, I got jealous. I wanted that thing. Interception. That was Robinson. Looks like a SNES controller. Is it just? Did you say it was just short of buttons? There's also the 8-bit do SNES style controller that's more substantial. Needed a new charger for the PSP. It was a full handheld or fun handheld. 100% completion rate from Vinny Testaverde. A great day for him. He's not normally throwing that good. Jeff George threw a pick. Testaverde got 173 yards in the air. Mark Carrier was our leading receiver with only 57 yards. That was not a great offensive day for us. Not too bad, actually. We had 83 yards. 82 of that was Vinny Testaverde. So we got one running yard with somebody that wasn't our quarterback. Oh, Brian. I've played electric football. Absolutely. Yup. I've played it, Murrow. And that was awesome, dude. My dad had an old set. And I cracked that out. I thought it was the coolest thing, dude. And I didn't even get to plug it in. I would sit there and I would just sit there and move the players and make it look like they're going for passes. And I was playing football in this thing. And it was the coolest thing. It had the little miniature guys. I'm like, this is cool as shit, dude. So yeah, Brian. So I never played it the way it was meant to be played. But I role played football games using an electric football thing. To be fair, I think my dad might have plugged that in before. So I want to say, like, I didn't want to say I didn't know it would plug in back then, but I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't remember if I remembered it, if it could, but anyway. Most modern games need more buttons than the SNES. Yeah, that's true. But that's why I also have my Xbox 360 controller. I don't even have an Xbox 360, but this sucker works great on PC. Plug and play, baby. You don't have to install anything. Buffalo Bills clinched the division 9-7. Wow, that was close, man. Houston's in with a wild card. Pittsburgh won the division, tied with Cincinnati. Well, there's a lot of ties going on. Denver 10-6. What a heck of a race here. 9-7, both from Kansas City and Raiders, but Kansas City did not get the wild card. Giants 11-5 win the division. 11-5 from the Cowboys are in. Washington's also in with a wild card. No wild cards out of our division. Everybody sucks except for Buccaneers. 161 points on the season. Not too bad. Saints are in with a wild card. 15-1 San Francisco. Normally they're like 12-4, something like that. So they won 15 games. That's pretty big for San Francisco. Electric football has improved. Yes, it has, Brian. It has. I've played Madden. Check it out. It's still alive and it's made it. Oh, are you serious, Brian? It really is a thing still? I just figured it was like a vintage thing. I thought that, dude, as a conversation piece, I would love to have another electric football game. Unfortunately, my dad lost it. We moved so much. My parents got divorced. My mom got vindictive. I'm not going to go too much on that. But he ended up losing that damn thing. And that was so cool, man. I missed that thing. Xbox 360 controller broke, miss it. Nothing else fits in my hand the same. It's the best controller in my opinion. You know, the Xbox One controller, it's pretty much the same, but that Xbox 360 controller is just so good. And it works so well with PC. Literally, you don't have to install anything. You plug it in and it immediately, if you're on Windows. Let me preface that. If you're on a Windows machine, the drivers are built into Windows already. You plug it in, you play. That's it. There's no thought that goes into it. You don't have to try to install a bunch of stuff to get it working. Original Xbox controller is huge. Oh, I've got one of those, Benjamin. Just, it doesn't have the proper port for me to plug it into my computer, but it's got that little white and black button on it. It's weird. And using a cheap third-party Xbox One controller. I'm going to start a new stream here, guys. Like, that is it for me on Tecmo Super Bowl. I actually played this a lot longer than I intended. I meant to get to LA Noire a little sooner, but it's okay. I'm going to be streaming for at least probably another 3.5 hours at least. So, like, we're just getting started. I played this for 2.5 hours, much longer, but I was enjoying the conversation. I was only planning on playing 3 or 4 games at most on this. We ended up playing through the rest of the season. I did not plan that, but I've been enjoying the conversation. Thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate it. 360 is nice. Is nice, though. A lot of 9-7 records. Yeah, there were a lot of 9-7s. Let's look at it. Some of this I didn't call quite properly. I thought Miami was in with a wild card. I thought I saw the wild card symbol. I guess I was wrong. So Miami's not in. They tied with Buffalo 9-7. So Buffalo had the tiebreaker, which means we screwed. Like, if we would have lost to the Dolphins, they would be in. Pittsburgh 10-6. They allowed 325 points. So did the Oilers. Oilers 9-7. But why though? I guess. Bengals 10-6. Kansas City 9-7. There was a lot of 9-7s. You're right. There was a lot of 9-7s. The Saints are in with an 8-7-1. Had a tie against probably the Bears, looks like. Yeah, Dallas is in with a wild card. Washington's in with an 8-8 in the NFC. Okay. Washington is the true Super Bowl champs of this season. Them and Buffalo played in the Super Bowl on this particular season. For anybody who doesn't know. I had to look it up, and I was like, Washington won that year? I couldn't believe it. Like, I was kind of stunned. To be fair, they underrated Washington on this game. They're pretty good. We went undefeated when we played Washington, but they were very underrated. The AI does not play them correctly or something. They never, ever win. Or I don't know if I've ever seen them win the division. See you in 5 or so minutes. Absolutely, Tommy. I'm going to be getting that sucker up. We're going to play some LA Noire. We're going to have some fun. Anyways, let me wrap this sucker up. Let me swap on over to my... There we go. You know what? I'm going to end this. I have a green screen for a reason. I just don't use it during Tecmo Super Bowl because the green screen will... The green from the game will shine off my glasses and it makes my eyeballs go black. It's kind of weird. I should do that sometime just for fun. Let me reactivate my... There we go. I don't even know what picture I have. Oh, I got my vodka monster. There's the vodka monster. There he is. Thank you, AI. AI drew that. And I simply told AI, this is literally AI slop. It really is. I told AI, I was just like, create me a picture of a vodka monster. That's pretty much what I told it. I didn't care what style it drew it in. And it made a freaking like Iron Maiden style album cover, bro. I was like, that's pretty cool. I wouldn't have thought of that. I mean, it took a vodka bottle and created attached a skull face. Made it cool, man. I like it. Why the Giants are so good? Game stats are best on the year before. Yeah, exactly, Mike. You're right. Clarify, the Xbox 360 controller mostly works plug and play in Linux, not the PS2. Yeah, I know. The PlayStation controller, you do have to have some extra software and whatnot. I know some people prefer the PlayStation controller, but I mean, it's good, but I still think that Xbox controller is better, personally. Just personally. They never gave the Redskins respect, even in the future Tecmo Super Bowls. You think they had some good years too, but always average on the game. Yeah, absolutely, man. See, I always thought Redskins, like, during these years kind of sucked until I looked into it and I go, oh no, just my understanding of it sucked due to video games and, you know, I don't know. Maybe there's a lot of Redskins haters. I don't know. But hey, they're a good team. But anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight. Oh, AI's pretty cool. Attitude surrounding it. Both those who herald it as the Messiah and those who hate it is pretty toxic. Absolutely. I think when used properly, like, I have a theme song that plays, and that's AI, and I did prompts. I didn't write the lyrics or anything like that. Both my brother and my dad, they use Suno, but they write their own lyrics. So I'm like, already that's not slop. They're writing their own songs. They're just, the AI is writing, like, they know how to, they're choosing their own genre that they want to play in and whatnot. AI is arranging the songs for some of it, but they're also directing it. So it's kind of like in a movie. You don't see the director in the movie. You see the result because of the director, and that's kind of the way they use it. AI slop is like when you just prompt AI and just, usually it's pretty lazy. It's just like this. Like I said, this is slop. This is something that I was just like very simple, low effort. I was just like, maybe a picture of a vodka monster, and it nailed it. I'm like, that's cool. I didn't have any idea what that would look like. So there it is. It does, man. Mike, like, honestly, my theme song, when you start seeing that, when you see my next stream, we'll have my theme song playing. And actually, you know what? To be fair, that's not exactly true. My brother took my theme song and he remixed it. And what I play now is the remix version. He took it into Audacity and he changed it up. And now it's more of a Judas Priest kind of thing. The original is fantastic. And then the remix, I love it a lot too. Like, it's really, really good. Like, he put his little touches on it. So, saw that picture behind you and also peed my pants. Oh, did you? that made you? Come on, it's Vodka Monster. He's cool as hell. Come on, man. He's Iron Maiden, like, album cover. He's got that in his blood, man. Come on. That totally is Iron Maiden, dude. Oh, man. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna end this one here. I could keep talking forever, but we got to get to LA Noire. We got to play some of that. I'm curious what that game has to offer. I've never beaten LA Noire. I've played it pretty far. It's been a long time, so it's gonna be almost like a new experience again. So we're gonna have some fun with that tonight. So let's get to it, guys. But thank you to everybody hanging out with me tonight. And we will play more Tecmo Super Bowl. I don't know what day. I will put that in the community post. Like I said, if you're not subscribed, hit it. Like, honestly, hit the subscribe button. You'll get my community post, and then you'll know when I'm going to go live. That way we can hang out some more. I enjoy having y'all here, and I hope y'all enjoy being here. Thank you guys so much. Take care of yourself. Take care of others. And I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. And for some of y'all, enjoy your Labor Day weekend. Well, for everybody, enjoy your Labor Day weekend. But for everybody who doesn't join me in the next thing, see you next time I play Tecmo Super Bowl. So, bye, guys. Uh-oh, where's my button?